ain't never got a box. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good with the family on this Good Friday, man? Back to Good Boxing is JusDueBoxing. Build on this good boxing. Shoot down a false narrative or two. You know, y'all know how we do over here. We get real information. We don't push narratives. You know. What's good with it, man? Y'all know it. Y'all catch this on the playback. Smash the like button. Sub to the channel. You know. Turn your notifications on, you know, come rock out with the good folk, man. With the good folk. How y'all feeling today, man? Salute to everybody in the building. Peace and blessings to the queen, Miss Joette. How you feeling, queen? Mike, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? The Rise podcast in the building. My guy saying what's good, bro. Vaughn in the building, what's good with it? Fight game, what's good, family? Ace, all love, family. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Bronklin 718. What's good with it, fam? Go good. What's good, family? How you feeling? Salute to y'all boys, man. Salute to the queens in the chat. We gonna build today, man. We got some interesting developments in the sport of boxing. We got some interesting things going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple fights going on. You get what I'm saying? Man, we got Teofimo. Teofimo is supposed to be fighting this guy, Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett. Is it June 29th? I think it might be June 29th if I ain't tripping. It might be June 29th, bro. June 29th, man. So, you know, I see what's going on. I see the videos already. I hear people, man, I know fight game. That's what I'm saying. But I get it. I get it, you know. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. But we're gonna talk about it because I see I see some misinformation swirling around out here, you know, people irresponsibly using their platforms to push narratives that make fighters look bad. So I got to do my due diligence and shoot that shit down. But yeah, man, Steve Claggett, if I'm saying his name right, this is who Teofimo Lopez is supposed to be fighting next, right? But here's what's going on right now in the sport. This is what's going on. You know, Muratalla, he fights today. He fights tonight. You know what I'm saying? Top rank card, of course. He got a nice card going on over there. And you know, he's fighting. And he fighting what's his name? Zalani something. He got a weird name. But he's fighting tonight. And you know, it's been some back and forth about Shakur fighting. I was good with it, man. Gallo, Estrada. Yeah, that's gonna be a good. Bam just salute to the fax machine too. Bam just vacated both of his titles. And he will be fighting you know, Estrada next. Cal Cool with peace and blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Remo, man. Clag who? Keyshawn press up on TL. He did too. You know he did. Look, boom. Bang, I got it for you. What's good with it, Remo? Let's talk fashion in the building. How y'all feeling, man? I don't look fresh. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good with it, bro? But we gonna talk about this, man, because you got the misinformation out here, and y'all know I listen. If it ain't the truth or if it ain't coming from a valid source, I'm not gonna bring it to y'all. So you know, it's back and forth about you know, Raymond Muratalla and Shakur fighting, and you know, Robert Garcia. I didn't catch the whole Twitter thing, but I kind of heard the gist of it. You know, on Twitter, Next Gen was good with it. Trade Skills in the building. Kermel weighing in. Salute to Kermel, man. I know he gonna put on tomorrow, man. Salute to him, man. I like this fact that they just keeping him active and keeping him in a spotlight so people could see him, which is good for him. But yeah, so look, you know, Robert Garcia was going back and forth with Shakur. I guess he got some of his tweets he deleted for whatever reason. And you know, different people seen it different ways, right? You know, I already seen this coming a mile away. Like I already knew I was going to be having this conversation today. It was already written in stone. Once I started seeing the videos and the misinformation going out there, it kind of pissed me off because don't nobody use no common sense. For one, this dude ain't even make it to his fight yet. Literally, he didn't even make it to his fight yet. He ain't make it to his fight yet. And they already talking about Shakur ducking him. You can't make this shit up. The dude got a whole fight scheduled today. He ain't even get in the ring. Anything could happen. Like he could go in there, maybe dude catch him or something. Because a couple fights ago, he did get caught early and dropped. So it's not out the realm of possibility for it to happen again, right? It happened once, it could happen again. You get what I'm saying? But you got people already like, you know, Shakur ducking him. This don't look good. He don't seem like he want to fight him. Roger was good with it. Grinch was good, bro. Say, what is T.O. doing? We gonna talk about it. Muratalla got 140 champs avoiding him. Common sense ain't so common after all. No, Aunt McQueen, it ain't, bro. We gonna get into it because this the information that people that maybe they don't have or they're not aware of. Maybe I'll say that. So I'll give some people the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like the bigger channel should know better. I get tired of somebody sending me a video talking about somebody duck somebody or turn down this or turn down that, and that should just be completely false. So for one, like I said, bro ain't even make it to his fight. I want to say this right off the bat. Do I want to see Shakur fight Raymond Muratalla next? Absolutely, I would love to see it next. But I got common sense. And I think, and I know better, right? So with the information that I got, you know, I know that wasn't happening. But I even got more information to let you know why it's not happening. You get what I'm saying? So I see videos already saying Shakur turned down Muratalla to fight ARTEM. ARTEM is who, you know, Frank Martin just fought. You know, he gave Frank Martin a good scrap. You get what I'm saying? That's who Shakur, they say, is supposed to be finalizing a fight with ARTEM. You get what I'm saying? But there's no issue there for me because I already told y'all, people listen to me when I talk. I said it. Until he resigns, all of these real big fights that y'all talk about sticking them in, it's not going to come to fruition because they got to make sure they still got this dude tied in. And if that's not the case, they're not going to be looking to do him no favors on the way out. That's just the way it go. At least they're not going to be trying to make no commitment to no big fights or bigger fights or the kind of quality of fights we'd want to see. So, you know what I mean? Nah, man, see, y'all gotta listen, man. Y'all gotta listen. All that looking bad. Now, once I give y'all the facts, if you tell me he's still looking bad, this quote unquote looking bad after this, then y'all got me. Y'all, I don't know what boxing y'all watching. So let me get to it. First of all, like I said, Raymond Muratalla ain't even get to his fight tonight. He got a fight tonight. Anything could happen. Anything could happen, right? Anything could happen in that fight, and then he lose, and then who really is going to be asking for the fight? But aside from that, I would still want to see it for conversation purposes. Devon was good with it, bro. Kyle Sports was good with it. JBT in the building. Shakur been talking the fight with more tight end. Cool. Because again, bro, y'all gotta listen, bro. Y'all gotta listen. It's not that he won't take the fight, but how could you turn down a fight that wasn't offered to you? How could you turn down a fight that wasn't offered to you? So let me correct all of the people that got y'all information wrong because y'all ready to run with some weak ass narratives. Let me correct everybody that don't know what the hell they talking about. I seen them weak ass videos talking about he turned down the fight. The only reason I'm annoyed by it because it's misinformation and it be coming from bigger platforms. Then I got to spend my time arguing or explaining to people that that's not the facts because I in fact talk to people that got the right information. So again, in order for him to turn down Raymond Muratalla, they would have to offer him Raymond Muratalla. But you know who did turn down Raymond Muratalla that you're not gonna see one video about? Did y'all read the title? Teofimo Lopez was offered a contract with Raymond Muratalla to fight him, and he in fact said no to the fight. Shakur was never offered a fight with Raymond Muratalla. Why? Because to my understanding, he hasn't re-signed with Top Rank yet. So they're not going to commit to a fight like that, not even knowing if he's going to be on that roster. So again, for all the people that don't get it, make it make sense. How could you turn down a fight that's not even offered to you? So I don't give a damn what they were saying on Twitter. I don't care about him going back and forth on Twitter with Robert Garcia. I ain't even mad at Robert Garcia. He's saying what a trainer is supposed to say. But his problem is he don't got this information correct. And again, he could be barking what he want. He could say he went to Top Rank to talk about the fight all he want. The fact remains is that fight wasn't offered to him because he, in fact, has not yet re-signed on that dotted line with Top Rank. And it is Teofimo who was, in fact, offered the contract and turned it down and is now fighting Steve Claggett. So, again, if y'all going to complain about him fighting ARTEM, just make sure it come with the facts. He did not turn down Raymond Muratalla. He was never offered that fight. In fact, like I said before, my information was correct. He did not resign with Top Rank, so they're not going to make that kind of commitment. So for all the people that want to push them narratives, go have at it. Teofimo turned the fight down with Raymond Muratalla. That's the kind of videos I want to see because people got to get their information right. So he's fighting Steve Claggett. I ain't even knocking it. I just never heard of the dude. He could be an unknown like ARTEM and be a solid fighter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to clear that up for the people that probably don't know. You get what I'm saying? And you see Keyshawn right here pressing Teofimo, about taking lesser fights. So again, you took a guy that most of us don't know, and you turned down a guy that we do know and Muratalla. Teofimo fight more ties out to me. One is at 135, one is at 140. Hey, but that he was offered it. You get what I'm saying? He was offered it. BJ33 in the building. It was good. And again, I'm not here to sort out their mess. Like that's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? He can ask for the fight, but see again, y'all, I don't understand, yo. If you think if Muratalla is an option, then it would be on the table for him. It's not even on the table for him. That's not a fight they're trying to pursue. So him asking for it would just be a waste of time. They already know what they want to do based on the move that he did or didn't make. Him not re-signing lets you know that they're not gonna fully commit to making no great fights for him. And we just got to know that's how business works. That's how boxing works. They're not about to fully commit. If he going to win that fight, say he win that fight, take the belt elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the last thing they want. So I don't see them fully committing to a fight like that. And on top of that, I think they're invested in Muratalla, and they're not looking to throw him in there with Shakur Stevenson right now, which is why the fight wasn't even offered. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. William Old School, what's good with it, bro? You know what I mean? No, yeah, facts. Ain't nobody offer him no contract. Teofimo, Beth, what's good with it, bro? Teofimo was offered a contract and turned it down. So you could try to make it make sense about the weight and all of that. I can't make that make sense. All I can say is fighters move up all the time. You get what I'm saying? Teofimo was once at 135 and moved up to 140. I'm gonna let me make it make sense to y'all. When Teofimo came from 135 to 140 and fought Pedro Campa, ain't that the same thing as a Muratalla coming up from 135 and fighting Teofimo? It's the same thing, right? You got to fight. If you move up, you move up. So it is what it is. He said no. He turned it down. He's fighting Steve Claggett. Like I said, I never heard anything about this dude, but I just wanted to clear up that misinformation. Like, kill the noise about Shakur turning it down. To me, I just don't think you could look bad for Top Rank. He don't pick his fights. We knew this, and I said this a long time ago. Who thought they was about to put him in some blockbuster type fight without him re-signing with Top Rank? Who really thought that? Business-wise, like, put yourself in their shoes. Who really thought they was going to do that? Why would they do that? You get what I'm saying? Why would they fully invest in you further if you don't even have plans on re-signing with those guys? You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Clarence, what's good with it, fam? Because you have to accept it, bro. Most of these fans sheep, yeah, they just follow it. I'm telling you, Devon, bro. One thing I do is I love getting the right information, bro. So that's what I wanted to do. Bring y'all the right information and not some misinformation. Just another narrative to push. I'm telling you now, if I get if I get some, if I get word behind the scenes that, he turned down the fight with Muratalla and it was actually offered, then I'll bring that to y'all. But I'm definitely not about to let y'all just believe anything. Like, you get what I'm saying? People got to make it make sense. And for what it's worth, I think Robert Garcia and Muratalla take that fight. I think Shakur take that fight, but I don't think Top Rank is offering that fight. And you get what I'm saying? They didn't offer it to him. They offered it to Teofimo, which is strange. I might add, though. That's something I wouldn't expect, but opportunity is an opportunity, right? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Salute to my guy, William Old School. Appreciate you, bro. Sean P, what's good with it, fam? What's the picks for tonight? Sheesh. Man, I don't know. I gotta get back with you because my brother, I think he betting on these fights. I think he betting on these fights tonight. Opulent LDTV, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, you got to, Ace. Like, all I know is, you point to a time where I got up here and lied to y'all. You get what I'm saying? I ain't about to lie for no damn fighter either. But I don't like the people to lie on the fighter. Like, put the right information out there. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Don't mislead the people and have them thinking one thing when it's really another. You get what I'm saying? You and think about how quick people throw the duck tag around. They quick to say you ducked a guy that ain't even fought in his current fight that he about to have tonight. You get what I'm saying? I hope he looked phenomenal in that fight so they can continue to talk about making that fight, because it's a damn good fight to make. You get what I'm saying? But I said this before this point. I just don't know if people remember me saying it, or, you know what I'm saying? I said this, until he resigns, they're not gonna give him the kind of opponent that we would be looking for him to fight. I already knew it. I already knew this. I ain't surprised, not one bit. But I don't think ARTEM is a bad fighter, right? It just ain't the name you want to see. Like, we would rather see a Muratalla, but like I said, that dude, I think they got plans for him. And I don't know if Robert Garcia is aware of the ins and outs too, so I'll give him a pass. He just speaking like a trainer, like they just would want that fight. And who wouldn't want that fight for their fighter? Like, I know he believe in his self as a trainer and his fighter that he coaching, so I know they'd take the opportunity if offered to him. But like I said, that fight, that's the part that people be leaving out. People feed into Twitter way too much. Like, fighters gonna talk. That's what they do. They go back and forth. But at the end of the day, you gotta get the right information out there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't about to be running with no fake he turned this down to fight ARTEM. No, he was never offered to fight. And in fact, that's the fight that they had lined up for him, like they've been doing. Any of his other 21 fights, have he picked his opponents? He don't pick his opponents. And the people should know that by now. It's crazy that you can tell when people want to push a narrative, when they just have a disdain for a fighter, they abandon all type of logic and reason to push any narrative. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know the dude don't pick his fights. I don't care who he goes back and forth with on Twitter. Like, until he get a contract from one of those guys, it come across his desk and he be like, nah, I'm cool on it, then I can't call him no duck, and I can't say he turning down fights that ain't never even been offered to him. Going to ask for a fight that you know they're not about to give you is just a waste of time. You get what I'm saying? It really is. And if they had any intent on making it, they would have offered it to him. They would have offered to him. Joe was good with it. Dante's boxing talk was good with it. Yeah, and they gotta catch up, man. They got to catch up, man. It's all about the right information, man. And I said it. You could be mad. You could huff and puff, blow a house down for all I care. That shit ain't gonna change nothing, bro. He wasn't about to get thrown in there with, no other name fighter that you was thinking of. You know what I mean? It just wasn't gonna happen. Not under them circumstances. So I seen this kind of move coming, and at the bare minimum, I just look at it as at least ARTEM is a solid boxer with some pedigree, right? But I think Shakur, personally, I think Shakur gonna piece him up. I really do. And maybe it's a right opponent for him to make an example out of. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the right opponent for him to make an example out of. Shit, he gave Frank Martin a good fight, as they say, right? Everybody was saying Frank Martin struggled with him, right? There you go. Beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Beat his ass and move on. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Get in there and kick ass, bro. Details are important. Yeah, you got the context is very important. So just to run it down, I can't explain why they would offer Teofimo a fight with Muratalla. I don't know, but that's what they did, and he cool on it. And I don't even think it's not about ducking, but I don't know what's his idea of fighting this Steve Claggett guy. I mean, that's not appetizing at all. But those little trap fights be the ones that you overlook, and those guys give you more than you looking for. He's ready. Yeah, he do, yo. He do. I don't know, Joe. I don't really, for me, I hear you, but I don't really use the term leftovers in boxing. I think that's bad. That's a weak term. That's like saying if you get into a fight, if you lose, whoever fights you next is considered fighting leftovers because you lost. I think that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And you can't cry that, because that's like saying Devin Haney fighting Tank leftovers. That's kind of weird. What Devin Haney is doing is fighting a guy that Tank knocked out. He doing that. I wouldn't call him leftovers, right? But he definitely fighting a guy Tank knocked out. Aisha, peace and blessings to the queen. Aisha crucially top rank. Points for Loma. I don't know. Again, next gen, I don't know. You know what I mean? I will say this. At least him not doing it, bro, is a sign that he's willing to explore his options, right? You know what I'm saying? So I give him a lot of credit for that, because the easy thing would do to just re-sign right back. But I think it take more, you know what I mean, more thought to really sit there and weigh your options. So I'm rocking with him, whatever you do. You go back to top rank, so what, man? For me, I think people care too much about public perception, and a lot of the stuff that people critique these fighters on don't have nothing to do with the fights that happen to take place inside the ring, right? So when people be saying to me like, yo, he looking bad right now, I'll be like, in what way? Who beat his ass? When he take a loss? When he get beat up in the ring? Like, that's how I look at it. I don't look at no Twitter characters, and like, there's no winning on Twitter. Nobody wins on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Nobody wins on Twitter. Like, that stuff, I don't really factor that stuff in. You know what I mean? It don't weigh in on, like, for instance, none of that stuff that going back and forth, all that stuff look good, but none of that really makes a fight. You get what I'm saying? You just talking shit at the end of the day. And I think they all do it. It's part of the plan. I don't know. I feel like the misinformation, though, It come from people that just want to push it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like the misinformation come from like content creators, I think, that have agendas and want to push them. You know what I'm saying? And want to make him look like something that he not. You get what I'm saying? By saying he turned the fight down to fight somebody weaker. Like that's weak. I don't understand why people do that. Lonnie Lee in the building. What's good, family? Dante's boxing talk. What's good with it? Right. Tszyu to fight somebody he can look good against after T's fight. They offered him, but you know it's crazy, Dante, because they offered him a Muratalla fight. I know people make a big deal out of them weight classes, but that 5 pounds shit, I don't know if people seen Muratalla. There ain't no small ass lightweight. Ain't no small ass lightweight. And Tszyu ain't no big ass junior welterweight either. You know what I mean? Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark. Salute to the OG. How you feeling? Golden Boy PBC. Try to secure that tank fight. Yeah, man. I think all I can say is I don't know what's best for him, but I think the best option or the best move is to explore your options. Even if you end up going back, as long as you really weigh your options for real. You get what I'm saying? I think, you know, whatever you do here, he'll make a way. Shit, man. His talent will help him. You know what I mean? So now 5 pounds. Nah, it's not that much. I never said it was a lot. I'm just telling you, you ain't never heard me. I don't know. Y'all like to argue a lot. Like, I don't know. I don't look at boxing like, oh, well, that's not a lot. No, it's not a lot. No, I don't think it'd be a lot for Raymond Muratalla to go from 135 to 140. No, I don't. I don't think it's a lot for nobody. I don't. You know what I mean? Now, again, we talking about people that actually fighting in or around the weight class they should be fighting at. You get what I'm saying? 25 pounds now, that's something different. 5 pounds? Nah. 5 pounds ain't nothing. But that 25 pounds, that your man be putting on in less than 24 hours, that's a lot. Now, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Why didn't they offer him Keyshawn and forget Raymond? Yeah, I know. Can you see Keyshawn right here? Keyshawn was on his helmet. And again, I'm just not big on the duck talk. I just don't know where Tszyu would be going with this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where he would be going. I mean, I don't know what Steve Claggett does for him, but if you look at it, Devin Haney's tied up. All the other champions are tied up. So I'm the same energy I have for other people I have for Tszyu. Although I don't know this guy that he's supposed to be fighting, if you really look at it, Rolly and Pitbull are fighting. Rolly is the champion there. Matias is fighting Liam Paro June 15th. Devin Haney is fighting Brian Garcia April 20th. All the champions are off the table. You know what I mean? And you know, Richardson Hitchens got a fight as well. Gary Antoine Russell, the only one I could think of off the top that I really want to see fight at 140 that I ain't seen in a little while. You know what I mean? So LaMarcus, what's good with it, bro? What's good with you? Nah, it's just not a lot, bro. I mean, maybe it's a lot for you, but shit, it's 5 pounds ain't about nothing. Barbosa ain't no damn. Yeah, Barbosa decent, but he clearly don't want to fight him. Like, I don't, whatever the reasoning is for it, he don't want to fight him. Tszyu headed right back to the lights there, have crowd, whole theater. I'm telling you, Remo, he better not complain about that venue. Because I don't know who that guy is. I ain't about to trash him. I just don't know him. I don't know him. Steve Claggett. I had to look him up. Shakur just don't want to end up like Bud in terms of not being able to secure them names, build a resume, because 130 was decent. Well, damn, they got to rebuild at 135 and up, right? Each time I feel like you go in the weight class, you do. It's like a rebuild next year. I'm with that. Salute to my guy, Lonnie Lee, putting that cover in the chat. You need some cover, bro. Much love to my guy, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Right, and I'm with you. I mean, it's all about trying to go where you could get the best fights. You know what I mean? As long as you're not being held back, and that's just really what it's about. So, can't say Top Rank has been the worst to him, right? I don't think he's ever complained about that. Now you've seen him want fights. I mean, I think the only real fight that got away from him that he wanted was Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying? For obvious reasons, like Lomachenko coming off that loss, didn't want to fight him. But other than that, I mean, it took a little while for the Valdez fight to happen, but he chased him down and got it. So I don't think Top Rank has been the worst for him, right? And I feel like everybody think Joe, you a fool. I think everybody feel like it, you know, PBC is a quick fix. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like they had faults as well. Like, all right, look, you got people that say Top Rank is good at, you know, building the fighters, but you know, they only could get you so far. They like a startup kit, right? People say that about Top Rank. But then you have PBC, and they put you in these tough fights. They get you the fights, put you on pay-per-view, right? But then one of their downfalls is their biggest stars don't fight as often as they should, right? So that's not shitting on PBC. That's just acknowledging the issue that they have as a you know, a promotional company as well. So it's not all smooth on no side, no matter where you go. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about really weighing your options and seeing who really got your best interests and going to put you in position to make the fights that you want to make. You get what I'm saying? No promotional company just got all the answers. You get it, it's not that simple. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people be like, oh, go to PBC. You got to get the Tank fight. Yeah, that's one fight. You get what I'm saying? You got to think about your career, not just one fight. And although that is the biggest fight, but it's still one fight. Get what I'm saying? So is that necessarily the answer? Is that the only way to get the fight? And is that the for sure way to get the fight? Like you just would never know. So I think he got some stuff to consider, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. He said PBC doing Bud wrong. Shit, man, they just got Bud the biggest payday he ever had. Joe, I don't know how wrong they could be doing them, right? You get what I'm saying? It's not like perception is a mug, man. Reality is, you know what I mean? Him doing business with them made him allow him to be part of the most lucrative fight of his career with Errol Spence. Get what I'm saying? Nah, Dante, that's a fact, bro. They be saying it. Hey, listen, Dante, they'll say Bud fought 40 people, even with the 2-time undisputed, and he ain't fought nobody. They'll still say it. So Shakur just gets some of the same treatment Bud got. He just got to embrace it and keep beating ass. That's exactly what Bud did. All Bud did is use it for motivation to beat ass throughout his career. And I think Shakur could approach it the same way. And it'll work the same way, I believe. It'll work the same way for him. Basically a showcase for Tszyu, for sure. Steve is a journeyman, not much to look up, champ. I just try to give him a fair shake, Clarence. You know what I mean? B-Dog was good with it. One fight could set you up for retirement. For sure, it could. It could. But what I would say to that is, you know, is going there the for sure way to get the fight? You get what I'm saying? Could you be sure? Could you be 100% sure saying going over there gets you that fight? That's all. That's the only question I got. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I hope they get to a point where them two as a team, they both do whatever they could to make that fight while they both still at 35. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't did nothing wrong to them. GM was good with it, family. That was Teal fight. Yeah, Steve Claggett, from what I'm hearing, the reports is coming out June 29th, is it? Yeah, you know, Larry Lopez in the building was good with it. Teal just fight Justin Bieber, backup dancer. Yeah, he definitely ain't fighting no name for sure. Yeah, that's what they report. ARTEM, HARUTYUN, however you pronounce his name, the guy that fought Frank Martin last is supposed to be fighting Shakur. They're supposed to be finalizing the fight for that. And T.O.'s supposed to be fighting Steve Claggett. And like I said, just to bring anybody up to speed that didn't hear it, you know, I try to bring out the right information. They saying Shakur turned down Muratalla. Muratalla, first of all, he ain't even complete his fight he got tonight. Secondly, he wasn't offered to fight. Tszyu was. Tszyu said, nah, for whatever reason, who knows? And now he's fighting Claggett. And Shakur, from what I understood, didn't resign with Top Rank, which is probably the number one reason why Muratalla wasn't offered, right? Outside of the fact that he still ain't finished his fight that he got now. So I don't know if he's ever negotiated 2 fights at a time or negotiated another fight while while having one. I mean, I wouldn't say he did, but I wouldn't know. So all I know is, the Muratalla fight wasn't on the table for Shakur, but it was for Tszyu for whatever reason, and he said no. He fighting Claggett, and Shakur's supposed to be fighting ARTEM. And it just is what it is. And if again, I could understand it. I could see the play, him not re-signing. They're not even sure, you get what I'm saying, if they're going to have him. So why even continue to invest any further than what they already have if they're not going to have you in the foreseeable future? So it makes sense on that, from that end. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be a difficult fight for Tszyu. Tszyu never shows up when he favorite. Yeah, it's right. It's crazy. It's crazy when it's somebody you expect them to just walk through, they end up giving them a good fight. It's weird sometimes. Need top rank. ARTEM, Larry. It's supposed to be ARTEM. And somebody mentioned that to me. I think Trey, was it you, bro? I think it was you. I think you say he fighting ARTEM, bro. I think it was you saying that to me the other day. And I was like, we'll see. I ain't heard nothing about it yet, but I did. Yep. And that might be the perfect guy to just go in there and beat up. Naeem was good with it, family. And you get what I'm saying, Jim? It might be the perfect guy to just go in there and make an example out of and just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? And either you figure out if re-signing with them makes sense or going elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Could he have bargained for Muratalla? I think the issue would have been, Aisha, is the not re-signing the top rank. You get what I'm saying? And I think them not wanting to offer that fight if he ain't re-signing, because if you just look at it from a business standpoint, and again, I ain't trying to say I understand it all, but I'm just trying to make sense out of it. If you look at it from their standpoint, I think they looking to still push Raymond Muratalla, right? So I guess putting him in there is a risky fight, and he could potentially lose it, and then he'll lose to a fighter that they might not even have rocking under their banner no more. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm pretty sure they have looked to go in another direction because it's just a risky fight. Not saying they scared to make it, but just business-wise, you get what I'm saying? Salute to my baby girl, Miss JusDueBoxing. The queen is in the building. How you feeling, baby girl? Smash like, bro, get this 86K. Fight with ARTEM can't be remotely close, though. Shakur catch hell. Yeah, I agree, next gen. I think so, too. No gifts on the way out. That's what I'm saying. And that's how I think they looking at it. No. You get what I'm saying? Why would I look to set you up? You know what I mean? On the way out. Like, we gonna give you, and again, that we gonna pay for what we want to pay for, the fight we want to pay for, and it's definitely not gonna be the one you want. How many people on the way out is gonna get what they want? I'm just going off of the past. Like, that's just how they operate. Sometimes they try to get you beat on the way out. You know what I mean? But in this case, you looking at one of your, if not your best fighter on your roster, so getting him beat ain't exactly an easy task. And then you got to be smart about it because there's money involved. So you ain't gonna be looking across the street to do nobody else no favor. So you're gonna make a little, you know what I mean, a fight that it ain't that crazy. Just prioritize their brand above the other fighters. Yeah, for sure. And be frank, if he ain't take that knee in the 12th, he was giving him a good go, GM, for sure. He was. ARTEM still with it. Also, if you look at the scorecards, he was giving him a good go. I ain't gonna say he would have won, but he gave him a good. He tried to give him a good skrizat. Yeah, man, but this is what's being reported. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it is what it is, man. Next man up. ARTEM about to get his ass beat, though. I think this the right guy to, or this the wrong guy to be in there with after a rough performance. I think he's gonna make an example out of this dude, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, he went from 2023 to this year. I expected some of it, though, Larry. I did. I expected some of it because you just know that's how boxing go. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get some rough moments, and I think this is one of them. I mean, this is know what I mean? Salute to the queen, Miss Joette. Let's put some more color in the chat, y'all. I appreciate you. Much love and appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to the queen. I don't know. All the body tags kind of nice. Shakur gonna have to keep an eye out on that. Right. Listen, he got pedigree. He could fight. He just don't have the name recognition next gen. It's not like he don't have no talent or no skill, right? I'm not gonna say he ain't no world beater or nothing like that. Obviously, he don't got a ton of fights and none of that, but he just has pedigree and he can fight. I think he was an Olympian as well, but you know, this is not a guy that I'm gonna expect Shakur to have a struggle fest with, right? I'm not gonna expect him at all to have a tough time fighting this dude. That's just being real. I don't expect it. I expected him to beat this dude up for real, for real. I should say the super chat, type whatever it was. Mr. Empire, what's good with it, fam? All right, well, don't work too hard, bro. Don't work too hard on him. What's good with it? But yeah, man, look, July 6th, I'm for this, man. Look, it is what it is. I think Keyshawn, is picked to be the co-main event for this card too. So I get to see him fight. That's good money. Jermaine Wood, what's good with it, bro? I feel like with him not re-signing the top rank right now, that's just him doing what he said he was gonna do. Weigh his options. That don't mean he won't go back there, but from what I understand, he ain't made that move yet. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I knew that move would have a big impact on what kind of opponent they was gonna give him. I said this, I called it. Like, it's not hard to understand. Like, they wasn't going, we're gonna give you one of the best guys that we got on the way out, knowing you got a really, really good chance at beating him. Get what I'm saying? Like, why would they do that? They want Raymond Muratalla. They still like him. He a good fighter. They still gonna push him. You know what I mean? Said, is Elijah Pierce winning tonight? I think he is. For sure I do. George Smith, what's good with it? Finna get Artem stopped. I'm telling you, Joy, he got stomped. This dude, he fighting a Russian chef now. Salute to my brother Ricky Williams. What's good, Ricky? Somebody asked him too, what kind of chef you fighting this time? But he said this time he gonna be the chef because he gonna be doing the cooking. You know what I'm saying? So that's right, Core. He got the right attitude. Cook this dude. I ain't here to be mad at it because I get the game, bro. I get the game. Cook his ass though. You know what I'm saying, Larry? Cook him though. You gotta be in there with a chef. Cook his ass. You did. It is what it is. Make an example out of him. Oh, and Elijah Garcia, y'all. Elijah Garcia is off the the card for tomorrow. Elijah Garcia came up with an illness, so he won't be fighting tomorrow. He won't be fighting tomorrow for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Joe, you be almost, if I feed into your comment, Joe, just I'm gonna just tell you this. Your favorite fighter started his career in Mexico. About half of his fights was there. Just think about what you're saying before you say it. Just think about that. One guy came in with a silver medal and ain't never fought a guy with a losing record. So you could sit there and listen, I do this for boxing. Y'all gotta learn to analyze what these dudes, the competition that these dudes be fighting. He never fought somebody with a losing record. Meanwhile, you got a guy that spent more than about half his career in Mexico. You can't talk about quality, bro. He always been in there with quality because he is. Salute to my brother Rick, man, for the grind, bro. Much love to my guy, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Ain't been there. Think about it. Ain't too many people that could say that. He ain't been there with one guy with a losing record yet. I know. Salute to my guy, Joe. Girls run the world. TLB capping. Look who he's fighting. Yeah, I mean, look, I ain't trying to knock T.O. either. My energy just different for these boxers. Look, I feel like he don't care to fight a Devin Haney. They said they'd do all this and that to Matias. They said they'd beat Matias up. They said they wanted to fight Crawford, and then you go fight Steve Claggett. So only thing I really have an issue with Teo for the most part, because I know how this boxing should go. You know what I mean? Everybody talk like they want Goliath when they step in the ring. That's just not the case. You know what I mean? Everybody be talking like they want the biggest, baddest guy each and every time they get in there. That's just not the case. It's not the reality. I don't know who Steve Claggett is. Like I said, I don't know much about him. I'll still go look him up to give him the benefit of the doubt. But Teofimo and his pop's been talking crazy about Matias. He said Matias the easiest in the division to beat. Salute to my bro A1 Hoop Zone. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna stop through there. Shakur just announced on Twitter he's stopping Artem, so the pressure on. Yes, sir. Talk to him. Let's do it, man. This is just Jersey when it comes to Shakur, bro. We understand. Nah, but look, I mean, look, Rick, check it out. I call it out if it was something I feel like he did, right? Only thing I could say is I expected a move like this, and while I'm not gonna go crazy about it like this, I obviously would like a Muratalla fight just like everybody else, right? Just like the rest of the fans, because it's just a good fight. It's a good challenge for him, right? But with me understanding, and then, like I said, if my information is correct, which I think it is, he ain't resigned yet. So I don't think they was going to give him no parting gift. You get what I'm saying, Rick? They wasn't going to give him no parting gift on the way out. And I already called this. Like, that's why I'm not tripping on it. I really don't know how much people remember when I be talking about this stuff, but I already said this. They're not, with a one fight left, if he's not, they don't know for sure they securing him for the foreseeable future. He is not being put in there with a crazy name. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to do it. I just know they won't. Like, I just know it. Especially a guy that they still can invest in that's a good fighter in Raymond Muratalla. You get what I'm saying? Why would they risk getting him beat on the way out to a fighter that they might not even have no more? That maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but that's just how I see it. So for me, him, if this is it, well, he say he's stopping him, so this is the fight, and I can't flip because I seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? Carmel getting that KO, he might, bro. Steve has 7 losses. Yeah, appreciate you girls around the world. He ain't much to look up then. Dre Noble in the building. What's good with it, bro? T.O. We got Disney. We got Pepsi. We got J-Lo. Hey, Remo. I still ain't seen J-Lo at a fight yet, Remo. I still ain't seen J-Lo at a fight yet. Not one of his. I ain't seen her at one of his fights yet, bro. That stop him. Yeah, Joe, he got to beat his ass. He do. He got to beat his ass. He know it, though. He know it. He got to beat his ass. And he will. He will. I'm confident that he's going to beat this dude up. I'm not even going to play with you. I'm very confident. And I'm going to go on record for saying that Artem won't win more than 2 rounds in this fight. And I might be pushing it with the 2 rounds. This about to be he about to beat him up, and people just going to be complaining when the fight is over. That's what I'm predicting. I don't know if he stops him, but I think he's going to beat him up. I think it's going to be clean, too. I think he might really make an example out of him. I think he's going to show that his levels. He ain't going to have no struggle rounds with this dude, I don't think. I think he beats Artem up. 3 rounds in, he's going to start to take over from 4 on. That's what I see. If I'm wrong, then I'll be right here to be wrong. Well, I'll probably be at the fight, though. Okay, Devin said you want Matias if he beat Ryan. Okay, we need over to that. Let's see. I mean, I want to see it all. 12-zip better break Dev record. I don't know about breaking Dev record, right? Because he got a more capable fighter in front of him. No slight to Regis, right? Salute to my bro, Dante Boxing Talk in the Cash App, man. Always supporting the grind.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Appreciate my guy. Salute to my guy Dante. Definitely hope that becomes I'm hurting cheese. The Water Walker. I don't know. I just expect him to beat him up though. I ain't gonna lie. Or you call him out Tank when you got Sandor waiting? That's true. Sandor, from what I understand, I don't think he's taking no more step aside money, right? You know what I mean? I don't think he's taking no more step aside money. I'm sure it will be lucrative. You think he'll move to the side again to allow another fight? Because he been adamant about getting his shot. I just wonder. I wonder. Yeah, he got more tools than Regis. You know what I'm saying? From a boxing standpoint. But but me acknowledging that's just me acknowledging that. That don't mean that I feel like he's supposed to struggle with him. I think this the kind of guy, respectfully, like ARTEM is a solid fighter, but I feel like Shakur is supposed to separate and show levels in this fight. I'm not gonna play, and I'm pretty sure he expect that too. Like this dude ain't on his level. I expect it to be an ass whooping. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even about to bite my tongue about it. I think he's just gonna beat his ass. I don't think he punching crazy enough like that already. I could already see how this fight could look about 5-6 rounds in. I could see it. I could see it about 4 or 5 rounds in. I could see what kind of fight this gonna be for him, and I think it's gonna be dominant. Tank versus Devin, he will. I just got an ESPN notification. Shakur is ARTEM. Yeah, B-Dog, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't expect him to struggle at all, B-Dog. And I ain't saying that the dude ain't nothing, but I just don't feel like he's the cream of the crop. Like, you get what I'm saying? If that's being fair to him. Like, Shakur ain't fighting the cream of the crop. He still ain't the upper echelon, but he is. He got talent, he got skills. I mean, he gave Frank Martin an interesting scrap, right? But I expect Shakur to do, you know what I mean, even better than Frank Martin did. I ain't gonna lie. I also said he was gonna beat Heron ass. I also say he was gonna beat Valdez up and so many more. You know what I'm saying? I also said that. Bagging anyone with good footwork. I just feel like I don't think he'll look bad. I just think, you got a better chance at competing with him. You know what I mean? That's all. But we'll see. Time will tell, man. Like I just seen too much consistency inside these performances. Like for me, people just highlight 1 or 2 fights as opposed to the body of work. I just go off the body of work. Some people go off the couple performances that they see. You know what I mean? For me, I just look at the body of work. I don't expect him to struggle in this fight at all. Because Tszyu not trying to unify. I can't say I really know what Tszyu is doing with this move, to be honest. You know what I mean? Tszyu Haney. I mean, his pops talking a good one. His pops keep talking about Matiz. They was just talking about Matiz again. Too much dad moving it to unification. I don't know what he's gonna do next. We'll see. We'll see. Well, like I said, man, Top Rank wasn't giving bro no parting gift on the way out if he leaving. So just gonna go have to beat ARTEM ass and move on. Until when we were really Pitbull. You just never know with Tszyu. Tszyu said a lot, man. So he just a wild card. Tszyu be all over the place, to be honest with you. Tszyu said a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, Lopez Sr. shot out. He is. Tszyu taking a layup. You're going to get the winner of Ryan and Dab next. I wouldn't even be mad at that next gen if that was the case. Probably just something tells me he ain't going to go in that direction. I would be saying, I'm telling you, man. I just can't wait to see the fights. I just want to see if I'm wrong about what I see. Jordan, you know what I mean? And I feel like certain fights going put that to the test. I don't know if ARTEM going to be that guy. I think Shakur going to Picasso his face. He said Matias next. Did I miss that? Steve fights in April. What if he lose for the 8th time? What's Steve? Somebody would call him to unify already. Nah, they need to fight at 140. I mean, the champions need to fight. The champions need to fight. Tszyu felt like he beat Josh Taylor. Now he could on cruise control now. You know what I'm saying? He beat Josh Taylor. I mean, Jermaine Ortiz gave him a tough out. So now he fighting somebody that he could probably look good against. And he probably should get a knockout in this fight. I got to look up his guy, this Claggett dude. I just don't know. Hitches and Dev had a weird Twitter battle yesterday. You don't fight Matias type of talk. Oh, they both throwing Matias on each other. He fighting April too? GM? I ain't know that. He fighting in April too. Big Rolo gonna stand on business tomorrow, put 140 on notice. Big Rolo said he getting a knockout. Big Rolo said oh man, yeah, he about to get, damn, I ain't even know that. Yeah, they sending him to get slaughtered, and Tszyu about to beat the hell out of that kid. His win against Taylor was impressive, yeah. But the thing the thing with Tszyu, it seemed like his wins be the best and worst thing to happen to him. Like you see when he beat Lomachenko, how he kind of took his eye off the ball, then he beat Josh Taylor, then he have a down performance. You see what I'm saying? Like he a wild card, but he talented as hell when he focused. Wanted somebody he could shine against since Jermaine made him look bad. That's what I think. They kind of gave him a softer touch. I mean, I ain't knocking it. I ain't fully knocking it, but I just think that's what they doing. You know what I mean? But again, this is why my only issue with Tszyu is kill all that Terence Crawford noise. You fighting Steve Claggett, you fighting guys like that. Ain't no way in hell you got any intent ever in your career fighting Terence Crawford. There's no way. Miss me with that, and I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Like his pops need to chill. I ain't even mad at Tszyu. Do you? Like every fight ain't gonna be Godzilla, right? And like I said before, just to be fair to him, the champions are taking, they busy. You know what I mean? Big Rolo about to fight Pitbull tomorrow. Matias fighting Paro 15th of June. You get what I'm saying? So the champions is and Dead fighting 420. You know what I mean? Ryan. So I don't see it. Part twice was good with it, family. Say what you think. Rank Matias defense at 140. It's tough, man, because he don't seem to be a very defensive-minded guy, but he do a good job, I think, on the inside, way of catching shots on the inside. You know what I mean? On the gloves and stuff like that. But he get hit, man. So he, like, when I just put it this way, part twice, when I think of defense, I don't think of him. Respectfully, I don't. Blue Hustle, man, what's good with it, fam? Yeah, Tszyu be up and down. He be just up and down. Yep. Girls run the world. Tszyu said no to Muratalla. He was offered the actual contract to fight him and said no. So he actually turned it down. They saying Shakur did. I just wanted to clear that up for boxing. I ain't got to protect no fighter, but I just hate misinformation. If it was real, then I'd be here saying he turned him down. It just wasn't an offer. You know what I'm saying? Just wasn't an offer to him. Everything boxing, my guy. Was good with it, kid. He said that lied again. Said Shakur was fighting one of his leftovers he already beat. And he never fought Artem in his life. Facts. You know it. And again, you already know they moved the goalposts even further. Not now that they know he ain't fighting the Dev's leftovers. Now he fighting Frank leftovers. And not only that, you get what I'm saying? He turned down Muratalla. That's where they're going. He ducking Muratalla. So I just hate that stuff because it just don't be true. Like, I just like real information. If that's what he did, then I'll be here sitting here saying it. But if I know that it ain't been offered to him and he on his last fight of his contract and ain't re-signed, it all makes sense with what kind of opponent they giving him on the way out. And again, I could use my common sense. If I'm just thinking business-wise and you got a good fighter, a damn good fighter in Raymond Muratalla, and you got who is probably your best fighter on your roster in Shakur, your young fighter is Shakur Stevenson, it's very risky to put him in there with Shakur, not knowing if Shakur going to still be fighting with y'all. And you get him beat up and then send him on his way. You get what I'm saying? I don't see them doing that. But people ain't going to use no logic. They just going to say, well, Robert Garcia said on Twitter. Well, Robert Garcia, I don't care what Robert Garcia said on Twitter. I don't care what he said. I don't care. I don't even, that's why I don't be following Twitter. I hate it. It's like troll century. Like, I don't care. That's fantasy land. That's like shit talking and trolling on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of this shit be solid, but for the most part, it be trolling and misinformation. I'm telling you, I just hate it, bro. I hate the false narratives. I just do. And they'll think that you doing it because you rock with a fighter. It ain't about the fighter. I'm not about to lie for him, but I'm not going to lie on him. I'm not pushing no damn lies. Man, why was he acting like he wanted to fight Raymond? Like, yo, what? What the hell, bro? Hey, man, I love to see them scrap, man. I love to see them scrap. Raymond Muratalla is a damn good fighter, and I'm going to be tuned in watching him tonight. I mean, you tell me you'll fight Matiz when you're about to fight Ryan, fan? No way. Hey, look, we gonna see. Bole, what's good with it? Called out Shakur, maybe end of the year. I would hope. And again, Bole, like from what I understand, him not re-signing is why that fight is not on the table. I think that's the holdup. That's the only thing that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He wasn't offered it, but the crazy thing is Teofimo Lopez was offered the fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want it. He said no, and now they saying he fighting Steve Claggett. Yeah, Robert was talking. I mean, look, he's supposed to do that. He ain't say nothing wrong, but I still don't care about what he talking about if he don't got all the details. You get what I'm saying? And I don't expect him to really fully know Shakur's situation. I don't expect him to. He's just speaking as a coach for his fighter. Like, look, we'll fight you. We ain't about this Twitter stuff. We ain't about the likes. I seen some of it. We'll fight you, this and that. And okay. I love to see that fight. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying, give it to me. Salute to my bro LaMarcus and that cash app. Much love
and we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy LaMarcus. Much love, bro. That's all. I just be here to clear up some of the confusion. If I get word that anything else materialized behind the scenes that I should be bringing to y'all, then I do it. But I ain't about to bring y'all no lies. Just because it sound cool. Yeah, let's push that he ducking. And this is the part this is the problem that I have with boxing. Fights don't happen. You immediately got to say somebody's ducking. Somebody called the new duck now. Just like salute to my guy Part Twice because he was cooking on it earlier. The new ducking is saying like all the dude got to do is call you out, a manager or call you out on Twitter. The fight don't happen. Yeah, he ducking him. Yeah, he don't want to fight Raymond Muratalla. Yeah, he's scared to fight him, man. Man, miss me with that shit. Like these dudes fight for a living. Ain't scared. Ain't the right word to use, bro. Like it ain't. Man, I'm pretty damn sure if he get a contract with Raymond Muratalla name on it, cross his desk, he gonna sign it. That's where I'm at with it. I can't vouch for tweet and deletes. I can't comment on that. I don't care. I don't know why somebody do what they do, but I know you put those two dudes in the ring and that's going to be a good fight. And don't tell me, you know what I mean, that Raymond Muratalla just going to have his way. Like he going to be a good fight, but let's see it first, man. Let's see it. Dude, Frank Martin just fought. Yeah, Timothy, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Yeah, fighting ARTEM HARUTYUN. I don't even know how to really say his name, but Raymond good. Well, Shakur turned him down. I wish Shakur can box his head off, and y'all say he was running. That's what I'm saying, Dante. I just don't see the need to be scared of him. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that. Like, why we do that to the best fighters in the world? I had to hear for months that Bud Crawford was being ducked. Earl Spence was being ducked by Bud Crawford. They fight. Then people move the goalposts. Oh, well, he's scared to give him his rematch at 154. It's like, bro, how could you make yourself believe that a guy that got in the ring already with another fighter is scared to fight him again? Like, why would that make sense? Especially given the way he won. What in anybody in their right mind, like who the hell would be scared after a performance like that? That's what people will say. Terence Crawford and boots don't happen. Terence Crawford ducking boots. It's like, yo, what? Tszyu ain't even getting the ring with Fundora yet. Errol Spence said, I'm headed to Vegas and I want the winner. They already saying Tszyu ducking Terence Crawford for Errol Spence. God damn, he didn't even get in the fight. He didn't even get in the ring yet. He could lose. Fundora mess around, go out there and beat him. Then what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how the hell is he ducking? These dudes ain't even getting to their fights. Raymond Muratalla got a fight tonight. They already saying Shakur ducking him. The man ain't even get the fight tonight. Get what I'm saying? Tszyu's about to fight tomorrow. Fundora's about to fight tomorrow. They already saying Tszyu is ducking Terence Crawford for Errol Spence. You're ducking one guy for another guy that's looked at as elite. It's just weird, man. That's not boxing, bro. That shit is weird, man. The dude he can't go make money, is what you saying. Like, I don't get it, man. It's only one unification at 135, but nobody talking about it. Which one? Which one you want to see, bro? Oh, you want to see Tank and Shakur. And YouTube unsubscribed me from the channel. Damn, they did? Damn, that's crazy. YouTube hating, man. Salute to my guy. Appreciate you stopping through, man. He was scared. He was scared, but they're definitely playing games. Yeah, it'd be some games being played, you know what I mean? Tszyu said, why is him in the interview? He will fight Spence or Crawford, whoever make the most money with. Bro. And then, you know what, Dante? They'll still ignore it. Well, nah. Why would you want to fight the guy that Terence Crawford beat? Nah, you're ducking. Like, nah, bro. Did you hear what he said? He want money. He want money. Like, I ain't saying, like, duck. If Errol Spence was some type of poo putt that he was picking on, then fine. I get it, right? With people saying duck. But, man, Errol Spence ain't no walk in the park. He could very well run into an ass whooping playing with Errol Spence. It ain't for sure that he gonna look bad coming back. Like, say if he come back and look like himself again, healthy and everything, he beat Tszyu ass. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't look at you not fighting Terence Crawford and you fight Errol Spence, and that means you ducking the other guy. I don't know, man. Fight that guy. I don't know. Fight. Let the fight happen. The way I look at it, in the perfect world, and I said this, and maybe I'm just too optimistic, man. In the perfect world, shit, hypothetically, if Tszyu or Errol Spence were to get the winner of Tszyu and Fundora and beat him, wouldn't that possibly line up a fight or a rematch with him and Terence Crawford at 54? I mean, I'm just saying that is possible. So I'm not against seeing Spence fight a Tszyu. I mean, it is what it is, man. Either Terence Crawford or Tszyu. I mean, or Spence. I'll watch either one. Tszyu wants some money. He says Shakur and Tim the duck. Spence himself was himself against a cut creator, was good with it. I mean, I guess he was, right? But I'll say healthy, man. I'll just say healthy cut. Yeah, he didn't look healthy to me. So I'll say he looked like the Spence that we used to seeing in the ring. The guy whose equilibrium don't look shot, punch resistance, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Then you get what I'm saying. And again, that the only guy that was gonna make Errol Spence look like that, in my opinion, was a Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Tszyu ain't no damn Bud Crawford. And I said that before, I'm gonna say it again. You run into an ass whoop and take an Errol light. That's what I'm saying. Nah, it ain't biased. It's real though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you can just frame him a duck. Like, Errol Spence is still looked at as an elite fighter, right? I know he took a bad loss. I get it, bro. But that's one out of so many. You get what I'm saying? So I'm only doing math. And if he could return to form is what I'm saying. And he ain't got to be 100% of what he used to be, because he'd never be that, obviously, right? But you get what I'm saying. If he returned to form, period, being able to compete and not just look like he don't belong in there, then, you know what I mean? We got something. We might have something. Tszyu might be a great value Canelo. great value. Canelo is crazy. He's stupid, bro. Great value Canelo, bro. Damn. Man. And Joe still talking about Duck. You just better hope. You better hope Ryan make it to the fight, man. So we could get a good fight on 420, man. And then we see who really want to fight Matias after that, right? That Duck talk for me just get played out because we get to the point now where dudes fights ain't even got to be offered. If they just get offered on social media and they don't get made, they like, yeah, he ducked them. He ducked them. That's why he ducked them. Man, hell no. Deb, the only one standing on the square. I mean, in what way? In what way? What is he doing that nobody else is doing? Talk to me, Larry. Just fill me in, because we here. It's Friday. We could talk about it. Clue me in. What is I want to know. Because I hear people say that. What is it that he's doing that no other fighter is doing? I just want to know. And I'm asking for myself. I ain't asking for a friend. I'm asking for me. I'm trying to get some straightening. Ryan standing dead, chest 420. Of course, the top rank was never offered, but he's ranked. Why didn't he ask for him? Why didn't he ask for who? Why didn't he ask for who? And I guess certain people just want to ignore I don't know, logic, man. Like if he ain't re-signed, how much control do you think they about to, or how much input do you think they care about in terms of who he want to fight? Like, think about that. You know what I'm saying? He might not even be with them. You think they're gonna be like, well, take your pick. What fight do you want? And take your pick. You think like that's how people act like it be going. They act like he had a pick out of them too. He just say, yeah, I'm gonna fight ARTEM. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Muratalla. BBG said, Devin, don't talk about Matias. I think he said he's gonna fight him. They said that's what they said. That's what they said. Interesting. Y'all see that Devin fought. Taking Shakur, Teofimo, what is he doing? I'm holding to the Matias fight. I see it, man. Let's see it. What's good, Mr. Improv? Says Tszyu going to get credit if he beats ESG. He will. And for me, right, I think just right off the bat, the answer is yes, right? Because I don't anticipate Spence looking like he did against Crawford. For one, I think he'll be healthier. He'll be at a weight class where he's healthier too. Tszyu, like I said before, ain't no Terence Crawford. So even if he were to beat him, I don't think he would do it the way Crawford did it, obviously, right? Just don't think he that level of a fighter. But I would give him credit, right? But I think the question would be, like, say, for instance, that fight was to happen. Say he beat Fundora and Spence do get the fight. Spence going there and we feel like he looked like a shell of himself. Then there's a conversation to have about him and where he go from there. But in terms of giving credit to Tszyu, I mean, you would have to a certain degree because he got in there, right? And nobody could really anticipate him looking bad, especially the way he did against Terence Crawford. So it's one of those things we just got to wait and see and watch and see. You know what I mean? I know he took a bad loss, but I'm just willing to give him at least a get-back fight. If he looked like stir fry in the get-back fight, then I guess the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? But I still like to see him bounce back. And I said this before, that's Mr. No Tune-Up himself. So he don't like tune-up fights. And I think Tszyu wouldn't be classified as a tune-up fight, right? So I wouldn't be against seeing it happen. You know what I mean? Because Shakur resigned because he mobs high. I feel like that too. Keon. I feel like Jay Prince and the fighters at least that, he worked with are on that side. You know what I'm saying? But my only thing would be, I wonder what would be his hold up or why he ain't just flat out like go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Wonder is he just really going, weigh his options type thing and see where he go. But I could. That's why I said before too. Though I can see him going back over there, but it'd be crazy because it's like shit. You should have went ahead and did it, and maybe they would have gave you a better fight this trip out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just never know. I don't get why Tyron over Teofimo Lopez from after Shakur. BJ33. I think like I said, from the information that I got. And, you know, that's subject to change because anything could happen behind the scenes. But as of what I'm understanding now is he hasn't re-signed with Top Rank, which is why the Muratalla fight wasn't on the table. And they're not looking to pay for that type of fight or whatever the case if they're not sure if you're going to be fighting under their banner. So that's information I got. So why they would offer it to Tszyu, I have no idea. But I do know actual contract was offered to him and he turned it down. And I ain't here to call him no duck. Like you never know what his reasons was. I don't know, but that's just the information I got. Lons was good with it, bro. I give him credit for talking about sparring and call outs amount to nothing for sure. PJ's big dog in the building. Big dog Willie in the building. Yeah, this the dude, big dog that Frank Martin fought in his last fight. ARTEM. You know what I mean? Get away from numb rank ASAP. I don't know. Like I said, from what I hear, he ain't re-signed yet. See what it do, family? How you feeling? It's the dude that lost to Frank Martin. Yeah, I think he should school him too. See what I do, bro. I do. And like I said, for me, I said this before this point. Like I said this way before this point. If he wasn't re-signing by the time that he fought, it wasn't going to be some name that we wanted. I knew this. So I ain't about to flip and go crazy over it. It just is what it is. I just feel like, you know, do exactly what you're going to do. Go in there and make a movie out of this dude. You know what I mean? Make an example out of him, beat his ass, and move on. And make a decision that suits your career best. That's all I want to see. I just want to see the fights. I want to see him be or go wherever you know, he need to be to make these fights that we want to see. And we all want to see the same fight. So that's where I'm at with it. I ain't here to complain. Like I said, I seen this move coming. And if you just look at it from their point of view, if they don't know where this guy going to end up at, why would they throw another investment in which I believe they're investing in Raymond Muratalla because he's a damn good fighter. So if you just thinking of it from that way, just say Shakur Stevenson is probably your best young talent, you know, arguably your best young talent. So are you going to really put him in there with another guy in Raymond that you investing in if you don't know if Shakur is still going to be there? And that's a very risky fight. And you can very well beat that guy and take his belt with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to understand it from that angle. I'm not saying I'm cool with it and not like it, but that's just the bullshit politics of boxing. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to be aware of it. So when I see shit like this, I ain't tripping about it. You know what I mean? Shakur ain't picking his opponents. He ain't sitting down in the room and they throwing all the best names and he just so happened that I want ARTEM. I just don't think that's the case. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think he had a lot of, you know what I mean, say so in this. But at the end of the day, you don't need to. Just get in there and beat ass. You know what I mean? I think that's the most important thing in this situation is just handle the shit you can control. And that's how you beat this dude's ass when you fight him. That's it. Everything else is bullshit noise, man. It's background noise. The goal is to get in there and win and be impressive doing it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, Larry. Yeah, for sure. You just want to see him get the fights that he's supposed to get. Regis Wash against Zorilla. All right. Shelton was good with it. Yeah, it's the guy Martin beat. That's the guy. Frankie. Hopefully he already ready to make his move, so he ain't sitting out for too long. If he does leave, for sure, right? For sure. I just want to see him go where he can excel at, where he can get the fights that I think he should be in. That's all. I don't have no control over none. I'm just a fight fan wanting to see the best fights possible. And you know what I mean? This is the politics side of it right here. I think. You know what I mean? Don, what it do, family? What's good with it? Can take the belt anyway, though. If anything, Top Rank will try to put a young prime. You get rid of the belt, try to have him resign for a rematch. Possibly, but I just and look, that's a possibility because what I'm saying, I'm just spitballing. I ain't saying what it's just my thoughts. I'm just looking at it like this. Next gen, it's risky. Getting him beat is wouldn't be an easy task for them. So do you necessarily risk one of your best up and coming fighters and the Muratalla for a guy that could be on the way out. I'm just saying for what the information I got. And I'm thinking, no, are you willing to pay for that? You know what I'm saying? When he on his way out, like probably not. So I get it to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Andy Cruz becoming one of my favorites. I like Andy Cruz. To fight his ass off. He got a hell of a motor too, Andy Cruz. Guy no chump. Yeah, ARTEM can fight. ARTEM can fight. Just is what it is. He ain't a world beater, but he can fight. He got pedigree, Olympian. He was an Olympian. He gave Frank Martin an interesting fight for as long as it went. He went the distance, you know what I'm saying? But I expect Shakur to separate on this dude. I do. If he don't, then he don't. And we got a different conversation. But I expect him to beat this guy. And if you lose, you have a close fight, you can still build on it. For sure, you could. Even though he's going to get toasted for a while. But still ain't ready to fight or nobody. But Hitchens hasn't done enough. This boxing shit is weird. I'm telling you, because Steve Claggett ain't it. Southpaw killer in the bed has got to be frustrating just to get an opponent every time. It's time to fight for Shakur. Yeah, I mean, it's just some of the growing pains of boxing, too. It's some of the growing pains, man. It's some of the growing pains. Just got to just fight through it. Like I said, man, I think the most important thing is to stay focused. Stay focused, man. Don't lose sight of the don't take your eye off the prize, man. Just beat ass. You worry about the stuff you can control, and you continue to learn the business of boxing, so you could like my boy Ann McQueen said, you can use your name to position yourself the right way. You know what I'm saying? You can leverage your name the right way and your talent and actually use it to benefit you. You know what I mean? He said Jed Clampley, and that's ARTEM, bro. That's ARTEM. Teo fights Steve Claggett. Teofimo did exactly what I expected. Tyron don't believe nobody on that roster. I think so too. Everything. I think so too, bro. And that's why, again, I want to be clear that I'm not making no excuse at all for what they're doing. I'm just trying to make sense of it, right? That's what I believe. I think they feel like that too. So do you risk a guy in Muratalla that you building on? You know what I'm saying? Because I know they believe in him. I know they pushing him because he a damn good fighter. So they'd be stupid not to push him. But if you just looking at it from that angle, I don't expect them to try to link them up. Like, hell no. Now, if Shakur was locked back in, maybe it's a different situation. You know what I mean? Because he's staying put. But we'll see. You know what I mean? He could still end up back over there. You know what I mean? Hey, anything is possible. Be in boxing news, my guy. What's going on? Make smoke, dude. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I want to see him just beat his ass, being like, just get your get back. For everybody, for everything they said in your last fight, beat him up and just move on. You know what I'm saying? Move on. You know what I mean? Move on. Hopefully he could start getting some unifications need to start happening at 35 for real, for real. Rachel's scared of Matisse. He's gonna whoop more tire for you. Raymundo could fight. I like him though. I like Raymond Muratalla. He can scrap. He is the goods. He definitely is. I don't have nobody. Shakur, he washes all them cats. He definitely signing back with top rank. I mean, look, I ain't counting it out. Like I said, yeah, I think it's a possibility for him to go back. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I do. I think you could see him back over there. It's possible, but like I said, the only question I would have what reason would be for not just doing it and getting that paperwork out the way and just you know what I mean? Because then I would think he would have a better selection of opponents if they felt like he was locked back in with them. That's just my thinking. You know what I mean? Fighting them to show Frank Martin what he could do. Right. You know they're gonna compare it automatically, Rude. They're gonna compare it automatically to the performances. They're gonna be like, this the guy Frank Martin beat. That's how that's crazy. When you look at the picture, like nobody even call him by his name, ARTEM, none of that. They be like, oh, that's a guy Frank Martin just beat. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the guy Frank Martin just beat, but it's okay, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. Teach was good with it, bro. ARTEM is a better fight than Muratalla. Shakur signed back. They gave him a tune-up. Nah, I think that's the hold-up, though, Joe. I think that's why this fight was made. You know what I mean? I think that's why they went in this direction, because of the not re-signing, at least to this point, from what I understood. And the fight just was never offered to him. And I know people like, could he salute to my guy Don. He said, could he ask for it? I just don't think they would have budged. I don't think he got the leverage to change their mind. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see Raymond Muratalla tonight. Like I said, he fights tonight, so let's see. He said Muratalla stops Frank's last opponent. I mean, look, he got the skill and the power to do so for sure, man. The dude got the goods, yo. He can fight. He can fight straight out. You think he beat Frank? Say he beat Frank too, huh? Tyron got off from that right-hand moment, Cordy to unify. They're not off from that. He might want to bounce. That's why I think, like, again, if from what I understand, if it's some hold up on him re-signing, it might just be him weighing his options, maybe. But again, like bro mentioned earlier, you know, the fact that he with Jay Prince as well, that's where most of their fighters is at. So that's probably where he'll be at. You know what I mean? Possibly. You know what I mean? You know, if 5 fights recording them saying he tank get 3 million fights, Shakur wants to get in their bracket. I hate speaking about the money part, but just know this. That dude, he get paid probably better than people think. I mean, we're gonna score Doug and 4 ring leftovers. You know it. You know it. You know the videos. I already seen them, bro. I'm already laughing at some of the videos getting sent to me. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. I just like the real information. And if he was offered it and turned it down, I damn sure would be telling y'all that right now. But that ain't. I'm here to clear up the confusion. I just think that's one thing. That's one place. Like, people got personal feelings towards these fighters that they never met for them just living out their careers. And I'm not one of them. I'm not about to help facilitate bullshit lies just to make somebody look bad or make the next fighter look good. Shit, they already gave the man a tough enough time for one performance, man. I hope he beat the absolute hell. And I'm saying this, I hope he beat the hell out of ARTEM. I don't care. I'm not about to complain. I hope he beat his ass. Complain about the ass whooping, bro. Make an example out of him. I mean, beat his ass. That's all I want to see. De Los Santos rematch would have been better. De Los Santos fighting Rayo again. Next gen, he fighting Rayo again. Yeah, I don't use that term. Yeah, that's why I said Larry, somebody else. That's what they be saying. I just feel like if you lose, you could fight the next man up. Like, what you supposed to do? Quit? You know what I'm saying? The first time you lose, like, everybody that lost is a leftover. It's weird. Nah, you just the next man up, bro. Top Rank wants to re-sign Stevenson, so they try to get him a big name fighter. I think so, Mr. M Pride. My thoughts was, and listen, I'm just hypothetically speaking. I don't know what the situation is. My thoughts was they would use a name like a Lomachenko, somebody that he really wants to fight. Because salute to him. When I had him on, that's something that he said. I asked him, like, all the names of the guys you were supposed to fight, who you wanted to fight the most. And he said Loma. He was throwing up the L already, saying Loma. So my thoughts is they would try to use that as a leverage bargaining chip, kind of, to get them to, rock back with them. And that's just me thinking that way. I hate to be, I'm not all in this business in that way, right? But we be wanting to know what's going on, because we know a lot of times who you with determines who you gonna fight, or the potential, fighters that's on the table, depending on who you sign with. So that's all. You know what I mean? We just want to see what it is so we could know what to expect. I just want to see the right fights, man. And this is the most frustrating part about it. And this don't got nothing to do with him. This is just boxing. It shouldn't even matter where he go when it's time to make a good fight. Like, I hate that shit. The politics, I hate it. It shouldn't matter where he go. Don't matter who he signed to, his management. That's his business. Whatever promotional company he's with should be able to put him in a position to make the absolute best fights at 135. Why? Because I truly believe he is one of the best talents, not only at 35, but in boxing. And if you promote him and that's your fighter, why would you want to do anything less than put him in the best possible fights. Why? You damn sure gotta believe in him as a talent. So why would you shortchange him as a talent? Why would you not want to put him in the best fights possible? That's all I'm saying. Put that man in the fights he deserved to be in. We know what fights we want to see. We're gonna be crying about him till we get him. You know what I mean? Or building on him till we get him. You know what I mean? Just put him in there. Yeah. They fighting. Yeah, they supposed to be on the Tank undercard. De Los Santos and Ryo too. Salute to my bro Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Said, did you hear Bill Haney saying Devin's the most dominating fighter since Carlos Monzon this morning? Just do what you think about that comment. Did he really say that? I always ask you that. I know I always ask you that. I be tripped out. I know it's Bill, but damn, did he really say that?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Big Dog Willie. I'll say this, man. Because I'm all about giving people they just do. And I ain't got no issues with that. Look, I think that's just more Bill Haney doing what he do, promoting. And I think that's just what it is to him. Like, he going to make sure, like, every time a camera's on, anytime he got the opportunity, whenever he see fit, to throw his name, his son name in a conversation, a boxing conversation, and let you know how great he is. But at the same token, in terms of if he's more dominant than Carlos Monzon, I think he's stretching it, but at the end of the day, if you just look at the body of work, 31 fights, I mean, he's been pretty dominant in most of his fights. Like, the closest fight he had was obviously Lomachenko. His last fight was flawless. Like, so I give credit for that where it's due. But I think, his toughest challenges are out there for him. But, it remains to be seen how dominant he'll continue to be, though. You know what I mean? But as of now, he's kicking ass. You know what I mean? It's just I'm Muratalla, third best in the division. Yeah, I like Muratalla. He's a good fighter, damn good fighter. And we're gonna show levels this time. I want to see. I think that's gonna be a sneaky good fight, that rematch. Matter of fact, not sneaky good. I think everybody should know it's good. Go stop him. Let's see. See, he said he's gonna stop him. Somebody told me to. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. Generation believe their favorite fighter beats a fighter nobody else with a name should ever fight them, or it's their favorite fighter leftovers. That is 100% fact, bro. 100%. And I hate the term because it's just bad for boxing. Leftovers, like, nah, bro. People gotta fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta fight. Salute to my bro, Mike, man, in the Cash App, man. Always showing love. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you, family.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Dante too. Appreciate you. Say Bill Haney, promotion machinery. Yeah, that's all he be doing, promoting the hell out of his son and making sure that he stays on the people's mind. And sometimes the things that he say, everybody ain't gonna like what he's saying. But I think that's what his overall goal is, just promoting his son. And that's why I take it for what it is. I get it. I'm like, all right, if I was him, if I had a son 31-0 kicking ass, I'd probably be talking crazy every chance I get to, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just as a father, I got a son. My son ain't no professional fighter, but I'm just putting myself in his shoes, right? Now, I'm not saying the other stuff where people be saying the line and the cap and not that, but the promotional side of it, I get it. Yeah, my son the greatest, bro. He better than Floyd. And the Floyd Mayweather era, you get what I'm saying? I don't know if I'll be poking at the bear in Floyd Mayweather, but I get it. I think that's his overall goal, just promotion. I mean, y'all gonna know how great my son is. And I think if you had a conversation with him off camera, that's how it'll go. I mean, I'm gonna make sure y'all know how great he is. I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing it, and and he gonna keep showing it. So he confident. Push him, but there's going to be some great fights out there for him that's going to be tougher, for sure. There's definitely some better fights for him. He'll have a chance to win all of them, but, there's definitely some tougher fights. Going live tonight, definitely tomorrow, bro. Tonight? Oh, you talking about for the fight? Salute to my guy being boxing. Yeah, that's why I think it is. That's why I don't go crazy on him. Like, that's why I don't have nothing overly negative to say about that dude. Andrew Gray was good with it, fam. Like, I think that's what he be doing. I got to talk to him for a couple minutes before. You know what I'm saying? It was good energy. Like, I just genuinely think that's what he be doing. Maybe do real soon. I can see it now. Right? Ace. That man be having some fun, man. And that's another thing too, yo. I think him as a trainer, he's still learning on the job. It's things he's still learning, and I genuinely think he having fun with this shit. Like, so while people be sitting up mad, dude be having fun. Bill, as soon as the camera come on, he got them damn, you know what I mean? The shades are always got a dope pair of shades or smiling, cheesing. Like, that dude be having fun with this boxing shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, I'll take it for what it is, man. I'm here to be entertained. And either if I'm not entertained, I won't watch it. If I am, then I'll watch it. I'm busy. What's good with it, fam? Peace and blessings, bro. Salute to your young warrior. It's going to be all-time great. Look, man, he's a very good fighter right now. And he only building. Only a guy that don't really like boxing can appreciate him, yo. Like all these dudes, I don't give a damn what his pops talking about. That's not going to make me not like the fighter. You know what I mean? He can't control nothing his pops got going on. All he do is get in the ring and fight. And I know it's a lot of promotion and a lot of shit talking that go on, but it's entertainment for me. I think people just take this shit too serious. I be having fun with it. I be laughing. You know what I mean, I just be wanting to see the fights though. There's gonna be a Hall of Fame trainer when we get done with this. We'll see. Shit, he pushing. He got a hell of a product. He pushing in Devin Haney. So you know what I mean, he got a chance to do something, man. You know what I mean? He got a real fighter with him, and they got a hell of a relationship. It looked like too. You know how some of the daddy father boxers relationships be suspect, but not them. They look like they're a well-oiled machine. That's why that shit work. Like you could be mad at it. You don't gotta like everything they do. Like I don't think that's the point. I think the point is to keep us talking. You know what I mean? And that's just all it is. Hella promoting. Salute to my guy being boxing news. Like how you answered that last one, Bill. Promoting, right? Because it ain't gotta be hate like that. Some people would be extra annoyed by it, and I still understand that. But for me, I keep it more level because I'm not about to be stressing over stuff that these dudes saying when I know what his intent is. I think at the core of it is just all promotion for him. I mean, some of it is what people they're gonna say that some of this should be lies, but that stuff is that stuff. But when it pertains to Devin Haney, the fighter, he gonna make sure you know who he is. You know what I'm saying? He ain't biting his tongue. I think he believe every word he said. You know what I mean? When it's about his son. You know what I mean? So he feel like he got one of the best fighters or the best fighter in the world, and that's what he be doing.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, BA. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just be like, they said Hall of the Negroes as they come up to their school. Man, what's Miss Joyce saying? You could see that Tank was uncomfortable and walked away immediately. Did not sit there in the food party with him. Oh, y'all stupid. Y'all crazy. Bill popping and shit. Yeah, he just be talking this shit. And I think the fact that he make himself so readily available is, like I said this before, I give him credit for that because I think he understands social media to a certain extent, and YouTube and making yourself available to the people. You know what I mean? When you do them interviews, you give people a different, a chance to look at you in a different light, depending on what it is you're speaking on. So what I've noticed with him is depending on who he's talking to, you're gonna get some real shit up out of him. I mean, so I ain't bothered by Bill. I just entertained by it. They all do it. They front, lie, promote, exaggerate. They all be doing it. It's just long as we can call it out across the board where everybody's doing it. It ain't just a Bill thing. Everybody be promoting and stretching the truth and bending and you know what I mean, bending the lies and you know what I mean. It's just what it is. So you got the Diddy curse. And Ryan been on his damn helmet. Ryan done snapped on Michael B. Jordan, bro. Ryan snapped out on Michael B. Jordan. Is racist? Just promoting his son. Oh, nah, I don't think he racist. Nah, hell no. I don't got that vibe from him. Why so? You mean from like the stuff with him and Henry Garcia? Nah, I don't think Bill racist at all. Bill be, man, that's why I say, like, I think, like I said, I think people had a conversation with him. They look at this shit a little different. That dude be having fun, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about all the other stuff. I'm just talking about with the promotion and the trash talking and the trolling and stuff. He be having fun with that. That other stuff I can't speak on. Like, it is what it is with him. I don't even want to sit him from now trying to go back and forth with everyone. Yeah, he did it. He sat and salute to my brother, Hardcore Boxing News. He was on J Hardcore channel too at Hardcore Boxing News. That's where I got to talk to him at. And he spent time, he sat up there and talked to a lot of different people, bro. That's why I say, man, he's just a personality, bro. He got mad different hats on. I just see it for what it is, and it don't piss me off because I know what I'm looking at. A guy having fun, he learning on the job, and him and his son enjoying the ride. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. Zach B, what it do, family? All right, mad at Mike. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, bro. Like, yo, Ryan. Yo. Ryan Garcia is amazingly funny, bro. This man pissed off at Michael B. Jordan, bro. Yo, you gotta see him, man. Yo, hold on. I think I got it. I got it. Hold on. It's this dude.
And also, fuck Michael B. Jordan. Fuck Michael B. Jordan. He ain't say shit either. This dude's a bitch, bro. Literally, I met him in person. He's a bitch. He doesn't do shit. The motherfucker acts like a boxer. He ain't no fucking boxer. If you really like that, bro, where the fuck are you standing up for children? You like to run around in your movies acting like you're the shit, and your acting fucking sucks, bro. Creed 1 was okay. Creed 2 was horrible. Creed 3 was shit. You're a bitch, and you know it. Facts. Now what? What you gonna do to me? You can't even fight. You're an asshole bitch, and we already know why you unfollowed me, and we already know why the fuck you were saying it's Tank,
because he unfollowed it.
Fuck you, dude. You're a bitch. Stand up for the kids one time. Asshole, you want to act like you a fight? You ain't even fight for the kids. Fuck you.
Hey, yo, nah, yo, nah. Why you mad at Michael B. Jordan, bro? Like, damn, he just spazzed on him for no reason. You walking around like you could fight. You're not no fighter. You can't box. Slogan 1, what's good with it, family? Chris, what's good, fam? How you feeling? Yo, yeah, he ain't gonna say nothing. Next gen, you know it. He ain't about to say nothing back, bro. He said, "Bill, woman, and kids, mom, white, how he raised." Yeah, for sure. You know it. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for me. See, so what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Unsolicited assault on Mike, man. Yeah, Fight King. Why he just spaz out on Mike like that? Boxing, the fax machine in the building. What's good with it, bro? Salute to my guy, y'all. Y'all go make sure y'all like real boxing news too, man. Y'all tap into boxing if y'all haven't already. He said, so yeah, he mad because he unfollowed him. Key Alexandria, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Busy, what's good with it, bro? He said, I guess there would be 0 celebrities at this fight. Ryan ain't too bright. Yeah, Ryan tripping. He out here selling $100 shirts where he should be promoting the fight. Like, I like his cause, but Ryan is a funny dude, bro. But you know what? He do seem like he getting in shape, yo. So I think he gonna go for it in there, bro. I do. I think he's gonna go for it. I think Ryan gonna go for it in there. Unfortunately, Ryan's little meltdown will result in Jim parting ways. Think he's gonna be all right. I'm busy. What's good with it, bro? I think he'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I do. I think he's gonna be ready to fight. He's gonna give it his best shot. I think trying is all he could do at this point. You know what I'm saying? Be train up, and him and Derek James put together a game plan. Hopefully he could execute and be remotely competitive in the fight somehow. You know what I mean? Hopefully all these antics is just him just doing him, and he's still focusing. You know what I'm saying? Because just to give him some breathing room, because I am JusDude. I don't go too crazy on these dudes, man. Those very small moments where you hearing them talk, those are little small points of the day for him. Like, there's no telling what he's doing with all his other time, right? I think it could be one of those things where it's just the stuff that he exposes to it leads you to believe that he ain't focused. But I think, if Derek James ain't pulled out or saying nothing right, then I guess as long as he doing what he need him to do, listen, they got them a fight on April 20th. Head all over the place. Yeah, that's all it is. He got a lot going on for sure, but I still think he gonna fight. He gonna bring a good fight. He gonna try. Anyway, that's the key word. He gonna try. You say he must hate being around. You know what? With Remo, when I was listening to the Cigar Talk interview when Derek James was talking, like I was saying it before. Remember, we was like, yo, do Derrick James hear or see all this stuff going on? And I would say no based on what he was saying. He was like, when it comes to that stuff, he don't even want to talk about it, hear about it, none of that. Like he just block it out. So he just clearly trained him. So I'm willing to bet you most of the stuff that we covered with Ryan and the stuff that he been doing, Derrick James probably ain't even aware of. You know what I mean? And I think it's best that way because he can stay focused and stay the course. You know what I'm saying? And just train that man and try to put him in the best position possible to win. That's the only thing he could do. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Ryan. I just want to see a good fight. You know what I mean? Stop that boy. Yeah, YouTube, man, he going to break the internet if he get a stoppage. And I'm just throwing that out there. I ain't saying he is. I think they're going to paint a Picasso on him. But listen, Ryan they are comparable. They're the same age pretty much. I think they both 25. Ryan is, more of his size than he ain't had no crazy size advantage over him. He got reach advantage, right? But other than that, Ryan got the power edge. They comparable in speed. Some people think Ryan a bit faster. Gary Antoine Russell was on record saying he think Ryan a little bit faster. So, I mean, there's that. And the fact that he will try when he in the ring. You can say what you want about Ryan skillfully or from a commitment standpoint, but in the ring, he do present a level of danger that you got to prepare for. You can't just completely say he ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the discipline and him fighting at that level is what you hold against him. And that's the reasons why you think he won't win. But, you know what I mean? He still got something going on. You know what I mean? He got real power. You know what I mean? That hook is real if it land. He can go to the body pretty well too. He more of a single shot guy. He's not really a combination guy when he be getting dudes. He be catching dudes with single shots. So, if he could time one and get lucky. But I feel like too much got to go right for him to win that fight. And I think Derrick just going to be too sharp on the night. I think he's going to be too sharp and too smart for him. No, yeah, it could be a late one. Any reason to believe Ryan can't execute the game plan? It's facts, Bole. He don't need it. He like, man, you know what I mean? Ryan beat him before Josh out 3 times to be exact. And he 8 counted him. Remember they was talking about it. Charles Conwell back to bully and Sergey Derevyanchenko. Appreciate that, man. My God. Didn't I tell y'all now? Look, I ain't heard none too much about that undercard. And people kept asking. So there it is, man. Charles Conwell. Back to bully Sergey Derevyanchenko will be on the 420 Haney versus Garcia undercard. Separate fights. Appreciate that, bro. That guy hella combos. He definitely got more than Ryan. I'm telling you. Casanova was good with it, bro. Spence is not getting Tszyu. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I know who's going to get who in that situation. And I think Spence just made things interesting by saying he want the winner. Like, that don't mean he going to get him for sure, right? But I do hear that it is looking like that's the direction they're going for him to get the winner. I do hear that. So I don't know where that leaves Bud, and I don't know what he's going to do from there. Hell yeah, he's the ultimate salesman, bro. Appreciate you, Doug. So that's some undercard fights for y'all, man. Guarantee you Spence fight Tszyu next. I'm hearing that's the direction. Anything change in boxing though. Yeah, the undercard B-Dog, it seemed like it could shape out being a little better than what people thought too. Went around and knock him out cold, just want him to break him down, swell him up. Dead by decision, he ain't stopping no ride. You don't think so? If he run out of answers late, he gonna make it tough for him. I'll tell you that. Spence versus Fundora will be interesting, very interesting. Yeah, it would. Shit, Tszyu versus Fundora interesting to me, and then Fundora with anybody because he's just such a target, big long body frame. You get what I'm saying? There's a rematch clause for Haney Garcia. I'm not sure if I heard about that rematch clause. I ain't hear nothing about it. I don't think I heard about it. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland, man. Always supporting the grind. Just passing through today. Can't enjoy the chat, but selling for all the good content. Much love to my guy, man. Make sure you enjoy your day. Mike, be safe out there.
And
bro.
we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
To make sure to say whichever fight is easier to make multiple times, and we know which one is easier to make, right? And he also said 23. He want the fight that make the more money too. He looking for a bag as well. And I get it. When you initially hear, you like, why would you not fight Crawford and fight the guy that Crawford just beat? But he clearly, like, sometimes people ask questions in boxing and don't really pay attention. The answers be right in front of you. He clearly said, and he been talking about fighting Errol Spence before he ever mentioned fighting Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I hear them speaking about, you know, the bigger financial opportunity. That's the fight that's easier to make. I mean, Spence is a 1, 2, 3 kind of guy, and which is why I think, you know, Tszyu, remember he mentioned he was in negotiations before with Team Crawford, but he said the Keith Thurman fight materialized faster. Get what I'm saying? So it's right on. It's Errol Spence work with the same people. You get what I'm saying? So easy fight to make for him if they really want to do it. Ryan will surprise a lot of people. I think he's gonna be a tough fight for that. I think because they comparable in age and he got that speed and power, I think he could keep him. He could keep things interesting, bro. Because and again, I know they grown a lot since they fought in the amateurs, but they still got some type of, you know what I mean? They familiar with each other to a certain degree. So he shouldn't be like a fish out of water when he get in there with Dev. Like, you know, they still probably got some of the same tendencies and things they did as youngest, just a lot more polished, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Salute to my guy KO. He made a good point, man. You know, they went 3-3 in the amateurs, and it was competitive then. So you have no reason to believe that this fight can't be competitive as well. So that do make sense when you think about it. I think a lot of people, you know, Ryan is doing himself a disservice in terms of like public perception, making people think he ain't locked in and focused. And I think if that wasn't the case and people wasn't questioning him as much and his mental, they'd feel like he had a better chance to win. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it could be a real good fight. They split for the rematch. It would have been kind of crazy. So Devin said no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sebastian said he coming to win, bro. He said he learned a lot. He made some mistakes. He said he coming to win. Is Ryan a free agent after this fight? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. Mr. Jannard Hale in the building. Was good, fam. Everyone's big watch Barossa. Barossa running out of time. Man, yeah, he getting old, man. Getting up there. But he kicked some ass in his last fight. The last fight that beat him easy. I'm going to send you the video. You could. Salute to you, bro. It's all good. I believe it. Listen, man, Dev has grown tremendously since those amateur days. We clearly know that. But like I said, even though they're much more polished and more refined where they at now, especially Dev, obviously, right? But I still think you could say they got some type of familiarity with each other. So it could be still entertaining and competitive for as long as it lasts. Said Fundora getting stopped early. You think so? Ryan has moments of brilliance in fights, but can he sustain the excellence in a full fight? Yeah, that's a great question, yo. His commitment to the sport, yeah. If he can maintain a high level, Devin will be in trouble. That's a great point, Bole, because that's what it is for me too. The consistency. We know it's things that he can do in there well, but what level of consistency can he sustain throughout a 12-round fight? Assuming that, you know, most people feel like it'll go the distance, right? So, and does the fight become more favorable to him the longer it lasts? You know what I mean? Or you get what I'm saying? Or is he going to be more favorable to Dave down the stretch? That's what's going to be interesting to see too. And like I said, seeing Dave weight cut for the Regis fight, it was surprising to see that he struggled that much, like the cut. I wondered, is he having any of those type of issues in this camp? And the same thing for Ryan, with him being somewhat undisciplined, obviously, in spots with the drinking and smoking. Is he going to make weight easy, or is he going to struggle? You know what I mean? And you got Robert Riggs last time he went against a dude with speed. I mean, Grinch. And the difference is Grinch in this situation, That dude much younger. You know, Ryan by what? 12 years younger. Probably faster. Definitely got more power, bigger. Yeah, man. So look, he definitely got stopping power now. Ryan ain't a guy that you want to just be crack on the other end of you, just cracking you like clean shots. Now we just gonna be honest about that. The kid got some power, and he fast. And I know people question the heart. They said he quit against Tank, and I hate to even argue that because he got up right after 10. I get that, but for me, I think, you know, when he got cracked against Luke Campbell, him getting up and stopping that dude to the body in the fight showed heart. I think he got cracked by Tank. He got up and fought back until he got his rib punched halfway out his back. And I think that was his breaking point. That was his limit right there. But up until then, I think the dude showed plenty of heart. So you haven't seen a fight where he's gotten in there and laid down. And again, he could be very dangerous when you're willing to go for it in there. And that's what Ryan Garcia do. He gonna get in there and go for it. He got bored. They're gonna take him to deep waters. He get bored if he want. He ain't gonna get bored when he getting stung repeatedly with jabs. He damn sure he ain't gonna be bored at all. They said Ryan locked in with Golden Boot for like 2 or 3 more years. Yeah. I make sure y'all punch that like button out for you, bro. Regis will obliterate Ryan. I don't know, man. Pardon me. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it'd be interesting. I'll tell you that. I know you just looking at you for like Regis might maul him, but man, Ryan catch Regis coming in, bro. His dad was tattooing him and stinging him. Man, Ryan catch him coming in. Now, if the fight going wearing on, like maybe Regis wear him down or something, but I don't know. Early, Ryan is dangerous early is what I'm saying. I'm going to just say that. Hey, the dude is dangerous, especially early. Boxing Dad in the building was good, fam. So Haney level somewhere between Luke and Tank. So we might see Ryan level up. Not this Regis, maybe 5 years ago. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Joey. This version of him is not exactly that guy that we thinking of. You get what I'm saying? And you've seen it for 2 fights straight, more so in a damn Devin Haney fight more recently, right? So it's been tough for him. So he gotta get back. He gotta get back at it. It's like he do, but sometimes next gen he do it without a purpose necessarily. Not when you need to do it. You know what I mean? You ever see those guys where they ain't be in rhythm and they get their head off the line, but it'd be when no punches is being thrown, right? And then when the punches is being thrown, your head is right there on the line to be hit. Pitbull and Rolly also that farewell against the other opponents. Yeah, I just feel like for me, Larry, Pitbull still look like more of him, if that makes sense, right? Like he don't, his confidence is still what it once was. Like I don't think he questioned himself. You ain't been seeing him get dropped in sparring and then dropped in fights and having to be saved, right? But you seen him have a performance where he looked shitty. But you get what I'm saying, and that's just Pitbull for you, right? So I don't know. That's a pick 'em fight for real, man. It's like whoever land the first real shot. I don't know, it was just to look like they doing something. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Exactly. Next gen, moving with no purpose instead of with, getting your head off the line with intent because punches are coming at you. You get what I'm saying? Instead of, just doing it. Just literally slipping his head on the line to get smacked with straight right. Dad was too sharp, man. He couldn't do that with him. That shit wasn't working, man. It was target practice for him after a while. When it beat Ryan, he's not that good. Haney schools crap out of him. Yeah, I mean, again, Ryan is better, I think, than what people give him credit for. It's just you can't argue. Like, think about it. Who did Ryan lose to? You get what I'm trying to say? He lost to Tank. Who is Ryan fighting next? He fighting Devin. If his 2 losses are to Tank Davis and Devin Haney, how bad is Ryan? You get what I'm saying? That's losing to 2 of the best in boxing, right? So how bad is he really? Like, I ain't saying it's cool to lose, but if you losing to the absolute best that boxing got to offer, I mean, how bad is it? You get what I'm saying? Let me talk about Haney like he's unstoppable. True fishing the barrel against Regis. Yeah, he was. Facts next gen. He was piecing him. Yeah, I know a lot of people make that argument too, Casanova. They say, who do he beat? But the reason why I don't put, I get it. I'll put some, I'll factor that in there a little bit. But at the end of the day, resumes don't win fights. The thing is, sometimes it's like, who did you fight too? Because in the last his three fights, he would have fought Tank and Devin Haney. It's not, I don't think it's nobody else in boxing that could say that. So you get what I'm trying to say? So although he's not expected to win these fights, he's still getting in there with these guys, whereas, it's a lot of other fighters that ain't gotten there with neither one, right? Ryan would have been gotten there with two of these guys, you know what I'm saying? And two of the best in the world. So you get a dude a lot of credit for it, you know what I mean? How he gonna look in this fight, we gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. He's less than a month out. You're gonna find out, but that's why I give him. So he said, "Oh yeah, the left hook." Listen, Ryan is decent. I think that's his signature punch, obviously, man. But he has pedigree, man. He boxed amongst these same guys that are at the top right now in boxing. The only thing you could really knock him for is, I think the level that he's fought at, right? I guess you could knock him there, and then his commitment to the sport. Other than that, in terms of pedigree, he got it. You know what I mean? He been right in there with these guys. Get what I'm saying? So, I mean, he fought some of the best fighters that, you know what I mean? He fought some of these dudes as amateurs. So, he was right there, you know what I mean, competing. So, I don't know, man. Again, his biggest issue is his commitment, bro. He don't lock in the way he should. But he can fight a little bit, man. He can fight. I just don't feel like he's an elite level fighter, though. You know what I mean? Because he ain't as committed as he should be. If he did, then I think he could be a lot better. So he did better than Tank Watch. Fight game, you know it. Thomas Hill, my guy. He said that uppercut gonna have dead heaving. He got a nice little uppercut too, though. Ryan do. But again, his left hook is his signature punch. You know what I'm saying? His left hook is his signature punch. His left hook is his signature punch. Y'all sound like Tank. All you got is that weak ass hook. Hold on, where is that? I gotta play my joint real quick.
They're talking about, I want to punish him. This man's never punished anybody in his life, man. You don't punish nobody. You're going to get punished. You got the lowest punch output in boxing right now. But
I'm the most accurate, too.
That's fine. You walked into the wrong guy right here.
This guy don't have no fundamental at all. All he's relying on is a weak-ass hook. That's it. That's all he's relying on.
Weak-ass hook. That's it. That's it. Yo, Tank, that video is gold right there. A reign in peace, Queen. How you feeling? Pitbull's getting tagged. Yeah, Pitbull be getting, because he wild, bro. He just wild. You know what I mean? He be wild. All he got is a weak ass hook. No fundamentals at all. Yeah, man, the voices was funny, man. Them Jones is on point, because that's just how Tank be talking, bro. Stock Luke Campbell, and Luke gave Loma a good fight and had a split decision against Linares. You see what I'm saying, next gen? That's why I say, look, I ain't making no case that Ryan is no world beater. Yeah, obviously we've all seen what his career is thus far, but got to get a kid some credit, man. Out of his last 3 fights, 2 of them is going to be against two of the best fighters in the world, and Tank Davis and Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He got heart. And when he in there, he actually tries. So it's just, I think the question is how much dog he got in him, because he got heart. But I think the question is the level of dog he got in him. That is maybe what y'all questioning, because some of y'all's questioning that he could have got up from that body shot because he got right up after 10. I just don't think he wanted to look bad, which is what got him up after 10. I don't think he was like, I don't necessarily buy that he quit as much as that body shot was legit and he didn't see it coming and it hurt. You know what I'm saying? So Some people say he quit. That I don't know. I don't know. You get your rib punched halfway out your back, you probably quit too. I see it dropped by Luke Cameron too. Yeah. He did. But again, the reason why I brought that up, Casanova, he got dropped, but he got up. A lot of people tell that story, but they don't finish it. Yeah, he got dropped. He got up, shook it off, and he dropped this guy and finished him with a body shot. That showed a ton of heart. You get what I'm saying? Getting up after getting dropped by Tank in the second round of their fight, that showed a lot of heart. And he boxed for several rounds after that until he got hit in the rib, where he arguably had a pre-existing rib injury. That definitely, like, it's a lot of stuff to factor in. People just not realistic, man. They think these fighters superhuman. Like, I believe it because the coach asked him, it was the rib, right? It was that part on something about the rib. He asked him, like, it was something going on with that. And he was like, yeah, like so it's easy to say he quit, but I really think he was dealing with some pain right there. And I think that he reached his threshold and he was cool. I don't think he wanted to get memed either. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Your kingdom wiped out. Sometimes you gotta take the conversation till you can regroup. And I real talk next year. Haney Pillow Fist will drop Ryan too. I got Pillow Fist and Haney by stoppage. I think he gonna be stinging the hell out of his ass. Yeah. Nah, I think he spoke about it before. He spoke about it before that too, Wood, about the rib. And it's for me, it's an observation because it's the way it came about. Like the way he asked him, like he already knew what was bothering him. Like he asked him, like, that rib, wasn't it? Like, to me, that say it was something. Like, you're not gonna specifically ask him that. It was, you get what I'm saying? It was a reason you was asking him that. And he said something about a separated rib. Something he said he had going on. But even if no rib injury, right? I think that shot was legit, and I think it hurt him. Yeah, I think he was like fully extended when Tank caught him to the body, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just an observation. You hear him asking, it's some intent as to why that was a focal point of why he asked him that. Like, it was the rib, like it was that spot, wasn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Made you think. He was like, yeah, like, I'm like, okay. But it's still making no excuses for him. If he would have got up, it would have got worse. We would have got the meme we was looking for, but I don't think he wanted that. I swear I don't think he wanted that. I think he was down there. Like, maybe he could have fought and got up at 8, but I think he was cool with with that. He was like, look, I tried. I tried. You get what I'm saying? So I think the heart is not what's in question. I think the level of dog, maybe that's what people speaking to, right? What level is he willing to go through? Like, how much punishment is he willing to sustain in there, right? Because he got heart. He getting it. He boxed for a living. He got plenty of heart. He boxed Tank. He got plenty of heart. And he boxed Tank with a trainer that only collaborated with him and didn't even really train him and give him a game plan. Said Ryan Garcia came up with his own game plan pretty much. So you get what I'm saying? You got Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins beefing. They're not truly 100% supporting you. You pretty much in there naked. You in there going against Calvin Ford, Coach Kenny, Tank. You get what I'm saying? Like, you was pretty much in there by yourself. That's why I say the dude got plenty of heart. I hear he was the one pushing the fight, and it was Oscar trying to slow it down. You get what I'm saying? Dude got plenty of heart. I just think the level of dog that he shows the question, and maybe that's because he's not as committed as he should be. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna always show. I think the fact that he really don't make the sacrifices and live that lifestyle the way he should. I think that shows up in the fights. You can find a way or excuse. Jay Bean was good with it, bro. Tank hit him so hard to the body, his nose started bleeding. Yeah, his nose was bleeding and everything when he was on the ground. Definitely did. He said, wait, Ryan said that. Oh, yeah. Man, Joe Goosen said you don't train Ryan. You collab with him. I was on his ass when I heard him say it. I was like, what? I ain't never heard no trainer say nothing like that. What do you mean you collab with him? Derek James said he understood what he meant, but even his explanation was a little confusing. I was like, I don't think he meant that. He meant exactly what he said. You don't train Ryan. You collaborate. What is this, TikTok, bro? He don't need no collaborations. He needed a trainer, and you sending him in there with Tank talking about you don't train him. So let me get this straight. You send a guy that ain't fought on that level. You throwing him in there with Tank, arguably one of the hardest punches in boxing, if not one, I mean, definitely from the smaller weight classes. You're going to throw him in there and you're not going to train him properly. You're not going to come up with a game plan. How you going to win? You know what I'm saying? That was embarrassing to hear that. I don't even understand why he said that out loud. Like it was cool. You don't train him. I ain't never heard no damn trainer say nothing like that. You just collab with him. Like, what is this? TikTok, Instagram, bro? Not gonna train a fighter. What you doing? Maybe we had the same problem over and over. It's usually you. Yeah. Now look, Hen Dog, what's good with it, bro? Ryan got some, like I said, some commitment issues, obviously. You know what I mean? That's his biggest problem. His biggest issue is him. It's him. The fact that he think he can operate at the high level, drink and smoke, like because other people do it, is a concern in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? And to be successful in this game, you need to live that lifestyle, and he don't really embrace the fighter's lifestyle like he should. And he's not as disciplined as he should be. So it comes back to it shows up in fights. Right, I got talent. You just need to find the dedication. Right. I thought Derrick James was a good look for him because it was a sign that he was going to lock in more. But I mean, a trainer could do only so much. He got to really want it for himself. You know what I'm saying? And that dude got a lot of money at his disposal, and you can't tell him nothing. Ryan is a damn dog and a fame whore, a diva and a fame whore, a game whore. Yeah, he definitely love that attention. But you know what? At least he'll have a career in like my bro was saying, reality TV. If he wanted to, Ben Davison would make Spence beast, in my opinion. Think so? It'll be interesting to see where Errol Spence go and who he work with next. Right. Ben Davison, man. Ben Davison been doing good with Anthony Joshua lately. Got Anthony Joshua looking sharper. I know he beat up Ngannou, but the fight before that as well, he been looking sharp and more confident in himself. So Ben Davison, pretty good coach, trainer. Yeah, it will be. I wonder where he go if not DJ. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. Earl, peanut butter, and jealous Derek got him a new cash cow. Kyle Jen said Justin Ryan beat Devin. How big is the rematch with Tank? Oh, now you talking, yeah. Now that would reignite that fight, I think. Especially because you would assume if he was to beat Devin, like I'm just saying, I don't see him outboxing Devin. I don't know how many of y'all see that. I don't really see no scenario where that happens. If he wins, that's more than likely going to be by knockout. So that means he'd turn the boxing world upside down and kind of break the internet for a few days. And that would definitely reignite talks with him and Tank, him fighting Tank. And that's exactly who he would call for. That's exactly who he would call for now. Being that they struck gold like that and they made those type of numbers, like if you're just looking at it from a business standpoint and everybody claimed they know Tank is about his money in his bag, just being honest, like you knocked Devin Haney out, a guy that they wanted to see fight Tank Davis, man. No, man, they numbers might be crazy in the rematch, especially at 140. That's just thinking. So I don't know, and that see, this is what it's all about for Ryan too. Do he really understand the opportunity that he got? Like thus far, he been enjoying and promoting and killing the fight with some of the weird promotion, but do he really realize that he got an opportunity? Like beating Devin, you in there with a real fighter, bro. Like if you can actually not even, I mean, I ain't saying lose, but you even look good in the fight. You get what I'm saying? Then you making an argument for yourself. Bruce, guys, what's good with OJ? How you feeling? I've been sleeping, guys. You went to Kronk Gym. Kronk, tell you what's good with it. Ron should stay with Eddie and Canelo. Riz Khalifa said Ron has no shot but a puncher's chance. He definitely, listen, he definitely got a puncher's chance. Look, I just don't see him outboxing him, right? He got a shot. He bring a danger element, speed, power. He young, youthful. He gonna try. You know what I mean? He got confidence when he in the ring. He tries anyway. Like if he'll go at Tank, knowing what kind of firepower Tank got, I don't see no reason why he would be hesitant to go at Dev. And he did blitz him early in one of their amateur fights, and they said it worked out for him. Said he caught Dev off guard. Hold on, where that?
And it's sparring.
Do you remember?
And it's sparring.
Do you remember West Virginia Junior Olympic Nationals? How bad I beat the shit out of you?
It was a split decision.
Bro, how bad did I beat the shit out of you though? If
you never beat the shit out of me.
Stop it, bro.
You never beat the shit out of me.
Really?
No, you won that fight though. You won that fight
for sure.
You did. I give you that.
I feel like I dominated.
He went in there and he jumped on me. I wasn't
right off the rip.
He surprised me that fight. I'm not gonna lie. After that, I've been woke. I remember that. I still remember that to this day. I said I'll never let him do that again.
No, and then I tried to do it again. It didn't work. I was pissed. I was like, damn.
That right there. That going right at him, and he caught him off guard. Look, it worked once in the amateurs. Maybe he got to try it again, bro. That's what I think. I think that's Ryan's best shot. I think go at him early and see where the chips fall, bro. Because if you sit back and try to box him for 12 rounds, you're getting picked apart. That's the only thing I can say. You sit there and fight him like that, you getting picked apart. They just sitting there having a good laugh together, you know. Yeah, Dad got this in the bag, bro. Yeah, he do. Ryan, he got Ryan right where he want him, bro. Garcia not coming to box. Nah, he said it. He said he gonna kill Dad. He said he gonna kill him. He been talking like Tszyu lately. Cue the NBA on NBC theme games. Ryan is the Mexican monster. Is crazy. These niggas here, just he said David Benavidez. Oscar showing up though at the fight press conference. He better. His opponent's box. We know Devin a better box. Yeah, next gen he got to fight him next gen. I mean, he talking like he gonna do that. He got to though. That's his best chance to win. Got to jump on him and go for it. You gotta like what Derrick James said. You can't let him be himself. Like if you let a guy be themselves, then they'll have a field day with you. You know what I mean? They run all over you. So that's just what it is. You got to make the fight a little physical in spots. You know what I mean? I don't think he could chess match with Devin. That ain't gonna work. Opponents, that Bullet Gibson program. Man, Rolly on that Ishmael Salas diet now. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of he traded Bullet and for Ishmael.
He's a fraud. He's faking. He's not who he's saying he is. He's not going through all those things. You know what I mean? He's just trying to be a distraction to the fight, and it's not working. Come April 20th, he's gonna be beat up and bloody. Come April 20th, he's gonna be battered and bruised and beat up, and you know what I mean? And he's saying that I'm going to stop it. We're gonna have to look for Henry or his wife to get in the ring to stop it. That's how I look at it.
You know, Ryan's been talking so much, but I feel like it's been motivating me even more. To, just to end him and just get him out of boxing, because he's not taking the sport serious like he should. He's not being a good role model for the people that really looks up to him, and he's on this platform, but he's not making the best of it. Yeah, I mean, Ryan says one thing and they say he got proof and don't show no proof, don't show no nothing, then say this and then say that. Ryan is all over the place with what he's saying, but my main focus is to remain focused, and whatever Ryan shows up, I'm gonna be ready for it.
Whenever Ryan shows up, I'm gonna be ready for it. Dad about to kick his ass. He said, "That's right. I know you got that John Tesh on deck." What's that? John Tesh? Oh, let me go to what my boy got right here. What he sent me. And Tank was on his bike. Tank also got one punch KO power. Ryan ain't worried about that with Devin. That's why I'm saying he got to approach the fight that way too. He got to approach the fight like he ain't worried. Got to. Ryan was not 100% in that Tank fight. Dehydration, BS, boxing, the only sport that allows you to I look at it like this, bro. Brandon Leon Benitez. Who's opponent? Dub still in here. Who opponent is this? That's fighting. The thing is, Riz, why ain't giving him that out? You must have forgot that video where Ryan was saying how dumb Tank is. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up and remind you, kind of jog your memory of why Ryan, that excuse that he won 100% that he was trying to use, like he killed that by his own admission, bro. Where is it at? Oh, is this idiot? Let me find it. I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all smash the like button. Elijah Garcia. He out, Tay. Elijah Garcia out for tomorrow with an illness, bro. He out with an illness. And he only knocked out a bunch of bums. I figured this ain't 135 no more. Did you see what Henry hydrated to at 140? Yeah, Ryan will be eating a heavyweight jab all night. Try that Benavidez. Watch.
I've had so many patients over the years.
Watch. Yeah, he out. I hated that too. Salute to my guy, L Dub. Yeah, I remember this.
I'm about to go eat those, huh? Yeah. Show him how much I'm weight on you.
Yeah, it's up, man. I wanted to see Elijah Garcia. Illness, man. But through his shoulder out the last time he knocked somebody out. That is true. You gotta be with this dude. Ryan, what? Ryan not about to go into the fight really saying he weak and weight drain. He had the bluff Tank and his team. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I think he I don't think he was bluffing. I think sometimes we give these dudes too much credit for being clever. I don't think he's that clever. Like, look, I'm gonna play it.
Never seen anybody do that in media workout, right? On point. Head of the schedule. You said you were 139 yesterday, is that right? Yeah. How you feeling at 139? Good. I still do the same amount of training that I did at 150.
Listen, bro.
Head of the schedule. You said you were 139 yesterday, is that right? Yeah. How you feeling at 139? Good. I still do the same amount of training that I did at 150. That 10-pound weight, is that in the morning, Ryan, or is it right before fight time? When do they got to do that weigh-in? 10-pound weight? Thank you so much. I think that's in the morning.
Currently eating tacos.
Still come in 155. Rehydrate properly for fight night. I don't even come in that way though.
Oh, y'all listen.
Come in 155. Rehydrate properly for fight night. I don't even come in that way though.
Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? How much they saying him to come back in? He said, I don't even rehydrate that much though. He's full of shit, bro. The man stuffing his face with tacos. Then he gonna get into how dumb Tank is for believing that he not good. Like, come on, man. I'm not giving him no outfit saying, nah, he was just tricking him right there. No, he wasn't. He was telling the truth, bro. This dude be full of it, yo. Tim Layton, what's good, bro? How you feeling? Shit, if he got a heavyweight jab, man, that's concerning. If his ass fighting at 140 with a heavyweight jab and he not a puncher, just think about that. If he got a heavyweight jab and he's not a puncher and he fighting at 140, let that sink in. Something ain't right. Part of bluffing. Nah, I get it, next gen, but I in this instance, he added too much context to what he was saying for him to be bluffing.
So what are they? Also, you can still come in 155. Rehydrate properly for fight night. I don't even come in that way though. So what are these tacos? And I don't walk around 155. What do you walk around at? 151.
Listen to him. He said he walk around 151, 152. What are we talking about? We giving this dude excuses for rehydrating? Nah, we not doing that, bro. He was fine in that ring, bro. He got beat up because he not the better fighter. That's crazy how we know he ain't the better fighter, but we keep making excuses as to why he lost, saying he wasn't 100%. Yes, he was. He signed the contract. He was good. This dude stuffing his face with tacos. He clearly telling y'all he don't even walk around. His walk around weight is not even that much. You trying to tell me because he couldn't he don't need to rehydrate as much as what people think for him to be healthy. He's sitting right here telling you. He literally telling you.
It wasn't, none of what he said was bothering me. I did not complain about that. I'm just saying, like, I let him believe it. He's easy to trick. That's what I'm telling you. He's like dumb, literally.
He said he's dumb. Literally.
Is that like Art of War? You want him to think you're weak when you're really strong?
Look,
right.
That's what he's saying.
This just to confuse him. He'll never know.
So he's saying this just to confuse him. He'll never know. He literally saying this. He said, yo, Tank is so dumb. Like, I'm just telling him anything. I'm making him think I'm weak. I'm not. Then you get beat up and then you go back to, oh, yeah, I was weak. I wasn't 100%, man. Man, let me cue the tape, man. Yeah. Let me cue the tape, bro.
They're talking about, I want to punish him. This man's never punished anybody in his life, man. You don't punish nobody. You're going to get punished. You got the lowest punch output in boxing right now. But
the most accurate, too.
That's fine. You walked into the wrong guy right here.
This guy don't have no fundamental at all. All he's relying on is a weak-ass hook. That's it. That's all he's relying on is a hook. That's all. No defense, no nothing, no footwork, no head movement. He don't have nothing. I'll probably break your jaw. I promise you.
Point to the easy work then. Don't let him bully you, son.
I'm gonna try to call him. Yeah, Ryan doing the thing that partner. Past crypto was real fast.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. You know what I mean? I enjoyed every moment of it.
It was a great fight. I hope to get a rematch one day. I didn't feel too good. I mean, I felt a little weak. My legs didn't feel too much under me, but it is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that.
He's 1-0 on you. These are the two biggest names in the division. I want to see it again. I want to see it again now, and I want to see it with no dehydration.
Shut the f*** up, bitch.
Shut your mouth.
Shut the f*** up.
Shut your mouth.
Man, that's how Ryan was. Well, I didn't feel too good. My legs wasn't under me. I was a little weak. Nah, bro. Bro sitting up here stuffing his face with tacos, talking about how stupid Tank is and he can make him believe whatever. Like, you think I'm going to listen to all this and then turn around after he gets stopped and be like, yeah, he was just saying he was good just to fool him. Like, what? Nah, bro. Hell nah. I ain't that gullible. He's stuffing his face with tacos. He telling you he don't rehydrate that much. He don't even need to come in that big. That's what the whole argument is about. People talking about he's drained. No, he rehydrated to what he naturally rehydrated. He didn't have a problem. He just made an excuse after he got beat up, bro. I was like, man, nah, I can't give him no excuse, bro. Like, he got his ass kicked, bro. And who really thought he was gonna beat Tank anyway? You know what I'm saying? Who ever thought he was gonna beat Tank anyway? I don't care what he weighed on Fight Night. He was going to lose. Look at it this way, though, bro. The same rules apply for Tank, right? If Ryan really was smart, he would have just made the 1 pound. Instead of weighing 136, he would have just made the 135 pound weight limit. He would have made the sacrifice so he could rehydrate to whatever he wants. But instead, because he's undisciplined, let's do a catch weight of 136. Then I'm trying to tell y'all, the excuse you making don't really work, because after the fight with Tank, he fought another catch weight. Oscar Duarte, he just fought that fight. That was another catch weight in which he brought a smaller guy up from 135 to 143 or whatever it was that they fought at. So Again, this dude fight at catch weights when they have nothing to do with Tank, but people don't point it out. It's just what it is. Like, you think Tank stripped him or something, when in reality, he's just not a disciplined guy. Because since then, he been fighting at catch weights. Show me the fight where he made the 140-pound weight limit. This dude be fighting at catch weights. And that's a lack of discipline. That's not nobody stripping you down or, you know, making it so you're not 100%. No, that's you not taking care of yourself outside of the ring when you ain't got a fight lined up. Boxing thought Ryan would win. Yeah, they did, Cash. They did. His fans, he had a lot of people. Some people bet on him. A lot of people bet on him too, that he was gonna win by knockout. I just think you gotta be. You just at that point, you just a fan. You just being a fan of him though. If you really bet that he was gonna win by knockout, or just hoping that he was gonna upset him, because there's nothing that you watched on tape or film that would have made you think he was gonna be the guy to stop Tank. Like this back in the old days, stop the cat man. Yeah. And for Fortuna, they blamed the catch weight on him. Yep, he said he could have made the 135, no problem. Then that's you see what I'm saying, B-Dog? He be putting his foot in his mouth because he be talking too much. And while he be telling us the truth, we be making excuses for him. He study telling you that he's not disciplined. And once I know that, you think I'm gonna make an argument when you sign it on the dotted line to fight at the catch weight with a rehydration clause? Like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, should have fought your ass at 135. He the only guy that moved to 140 and he snuck there. He made no official announcement and participated in all catch weights since he been there. Not one fight did he have yet. It's been at 140. Not catch weight rehydration clause. Tank supposedly put one in. Every person he fights, yeah, they think Tank be killing these dudes. In reality, these dudes, he be just making it so that, you know, he not fighting a damn light heavyweight on fight night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rolly rehydrated to what he wanted to when he made 135. I heard he was 165 on fight night. So Ryan could have did it. Rolly to me is just as big as Ryan. Probably might be a little bit bigger, muscle wise, mass wise. Anyway, he let Barrios hydrate at 140, right? He let Barrios, y'all discredit him for the Barrios win. Barrios was good. He said he was. That's what y'all gotta realize, man. If a dude sitting here talking about how good he is before the fight, you don't get to say like, yeah, now you lose, and now it's like, nah, I felt like this, or nah. Barrios was knocking people out at 140 until Tank came there and got him. Undefeated and knocking people out. And he said he was gonna get Tank. He said Tank wasn't fighting no small, no little fighter or something. He's fighting a real 40-pounder that could punch with knockout power. This is exactly what he was saying. So you don't wait till you get knocked out and be like, yeah, here's the rehydration clause. If it wasn't for that. For the legacy, are you just in it for the money? Cool, get the money. It just sucks for the fans who can't get the big fights. The problem is, bro, there's nothing wrong with legacy, but some people feel like legacy don't feed their families, right? Boxing has like evolved into more of a business nowadays, whereas back then that wasn't the case. Nowadays, there's a lot more money to be made. So, you know, the mentality is different. And when you got a lot of these young fighters studying fighters of the past that came before, that chase legacy but are broke, you get what I'm saying? Nobody want that for themselves. So I think guys are in it to try to make the most money possible. You know what I'm saying? Get the biggest bag possible for the punishment that they take. Like, don't nobody want to keep risking their health for, you know, and being underpaid doing it. So I just think, you know, some of these dudes are aware of they marketing ability, and they chase it. They chase the money. And you can't fully be mad at it. It's a different conversation to have once that career is over and done with. You get what I'm saying? But you can't be mad at people for, you know, just not always putting what we call legacy before the money. Because see, it's easy for us as the fight fan to say, yeah, we want to see the fights, because you feel like if you got the money for a fight, they should just make it, right? We willing to pay for it, and I get it. But then put yourself in the fighter's shoes. They taking the punishment, and you know what I mean? Some of these dudes don't be making money until they 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th fight, literally fighting for free. So when they finally get to a point where they won some fights and then they're in a position to kind of chase a bag or make some money, they go for it. You get what I'm saying? And that's just me understanding what these fighters go through. Like some of these dudes, Regis being one of them, he told you he had multiple fights, double-digit fights where he didn't even get paid. So you get what I'm saying? Once you start winning and you get yourself to a point where you're in a position to chase a lucrative opportunity instead of just fighting for glory, guts and glory, and not being paid accordingly, you gonna do that, right? So I ain't saying I just want BS fights and want to see guys get paid, but I understand these fighters chasing that payday. You get what I'm saying? Because they spend a lot of their early part of their career not getting paid. And I only know this because I was having conversations with people that deal with the business, and some of these dudes manage fighters, and that's what be going on. Like I even understand why some of these fighters, if you look at their resumes, they got MMA fighters and just low-level guys on their resume, because they got to, as the A side, they have to pay for opponents. And you get what I'm saying? And the better the opponent, the more you're going to have to pay. You get what I'm saying? So it's literally, it costs money to fight. We sitting up here thinking like, all right, you fight, you getting paid. No, they have to pay for opponents and stuff like that. They got to pay. You get what I'm saying? It's a tricky game. So I'm just saying, when certain guys get to a point where they won some fights and they getting some name recognition and they got the ball rolling, they get to a point where they want to make money, and that's what they kind of chase. And that's just me trying to understand it. I'm not saying you cool with it, because in some cases you can chase the legacy and the money come with it, right? You get what I'm saying? So it's just depending on who you are. I think everybody's situation is just different in boxing, right? Some people, are able to make that money without the toughest challenges, but some of these guys, a lot of these dudes got to go through the gauntlet to make that money, and they still might not get there. You get what I'm saying? So it just all depends on the situation. Crush the Legend was good, bro. I was good with it, but I'm with you. I'm the fight fan with you. So Hannibal was good. I always want to see the best fight possible for the money if you spend the money on it. But I also understand the fighter standpoint where, you've been taking punishment for years and you finally get to a point where you could make a little bit of money. They're gonna go do it. R. Stokes was good with it, fam. Games Jay out of pay is changing through. They're able to accomplish all types of sponsorships. It's actually irrelevant, actually valuable now, right? They got a lot of different ways to make money. So again, I'm not saying that it's cool for us as fight fans to pay our money to see them fight who they want. Nah, but I also understand some of these moves be financially motivated because these dudes be spending a lot of their career trying to grind, and they get there, and then nothing is for sure in boxing. So when that opportunity comes, you got to take it. Like, for example, right? Tszyu is an undefeated guy, constantly winning. He's constantly proving himself. He's not shying away from quality opposition, right? Now, he got a tough fight, which I believe with Fundora, it could go either way, right? If he win that fight, think about it. If he got options between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, that's one of those situations I'm talking about where you could kind of chase legacy and the money. Errol Spence going to get you the bag that might not necessarily come with fighting Terence Crawford. Some people feel like Crawford is the riskier fight, the better fighter, right? But that makes my point. Why would I take the tougher challenge for less money, and I can take a guy that might not be exactly what you are, but he's every bit as tough. He's on that same elite level that you are. You get what I'm saying? Why can't I just fight that dude and make my money? So you get legacy and the bag. Get what I'm saying? Whereas Crawford, it's a legacy type fight for you, but you more than likely gonna get your ass whooped, and you're not gonna make the same money you would. With Spence, at least you get your ass whooped, you made the money, if that makes sense. So I think if, like, for example, if Tszyu were to go through with that and his next fight after Fundora would be Errol Spence, you see why he would do it? Why would I fight a guy that is even more dangerous for less money? According to the people, right? The boxing community feel like Terence Crawford is obviously the tougher fight out of them two. Why would I take the tougher fight for less money? And then for the fans at home right now, some people have that mentality, but could you really blame the fighter that's taking the punches and the punishment for going after the money and the legacy fight too? You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it is for me. I really don't knock it. I get it. I'm not gonna drop that belt. He doesn't roll like that. I think he'll have a real decision to make. I don't see him dropping the belt, Casanova, but you never know. It's an option for him, though. You know, it's an option. He will honor Buzz mandatory position. He probably will. Probably will. Maybe fighters in sport, Caleb Plant takes any fight. Yeah. And he don't even get enough respect because he took losses, bro. But he lost to the best. And that's what people don't get. He lost to Canelo, lost to Benavidez. Caleb Plant is a beast. Tim versus Terence is definitely it. Yeah, I like the fight, but you know, Spence threw his name in the hat, so we'll see what happens. And again, for what it's worth, I did hear from a solid source that Errol Spence is supposed to be in line for the winner, Tszyu and Fundora. Y'all know these boxing politics, man. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. How long David Benavidez been in position to fight Canelo? Do that mean you gonna fight him? You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? So he could always drop it and revisit the fight. He hasn't ruled it out. I'm telling you, and the thing is, B-Dog, look, check it out. Say he beats Fundora and he chooses to fight Errol Spence because, like he said out his own mouth, he want whatever fight is the easiest to make and the most money. What if that's an Errol Spence fight? Say he beats Spence. I don't see why is Terence Crawford still not an option? You get what I'm saying? Still an option. Still an option. Or better yet, Spence beat Tszyu and then Terence Crawford and him fight at 54 in a rematch. And there you go. And now we got the rematch that we wanted at a healthier weight. And it might be for a belt or two. Who knows? Terence won Canelo. Why not Benavidez? Terence won Canelo. Why not Benavidez? Why not fight Benavidez? Because I think for me, Annabelle, if you Terence Crawford, right, you probably got 1 or 2 more fights left in your career based on what he's saying. If you're gonna take a challenge like going up to 168 to fight somebody, you're gonna take the most lucrative opportunity possible. See, that's just the point I was just making about. Yeah, that might Benavidez could be even more dangerous for Canelo, for Crawford than Canelo, right? But again, less money involved. So again, at the tail end of my career, why am I going to take the guy that's more dangerous according to the public, but less money, far less money, instead of taking a guy that's just as equally dangerous, more proven, and way more money? Why I'm easily going to fight Canelo? You see, it's an easy decision to make. It's just simple business. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's prize fighting. I think a lot of time people forget that and they get mad at the fact that these dudes want to get paid, but they get punched in the face for a living. So why wouldn't you want to be paid for it? You get what I'm saying? You want to make the most money each and every time and I think that's the part that the fans don't understand. You put yourself in their shoes. If you had to get punched in your face for a living and you understand it's an opportunity for you to each time you fight to make the most money possible, you're going to do exactly that. Because you would be a fool not to, knowing that nothing lasts forever in boxing. Anything can happen. An injury, a loss, a setback, and now, you get what I'm saying? So you got to kind of strike while the iron hot in boxing. You really got to get your opportunities where you see it, where they present themselves. I get it with Canelo not fighting, but I don't think we'll get it either, though. I don't think so. That's why I call the fight now. Just on ESPN right now. Is it? Let me see something. I might go. Might could come back. Let me see. I gotta find something. Yeah, I smashed the like button. Man, look at this. Let's see. Oh, my bad. Somebody blocked that bare knuckle joint that keep dropping that. Oh, what you said, Thomas? What happened? I watched that Pro Box. Thanks for the recommendation. Hey, man, Pro Box pretty good, right? Oh, that link just do if you so kind. Oh yeah, nah. Go the link in there. It's in there, bro. The link was in there. It is in there. Oh, all right. I'm about to say it's in there. Oh, you talking about that dude? Yeah. Yeah, with that damn link. We don't want that. But Crawford would beat Benavidez. But he ended up looking like Spence in that victory. Not worth it. I mean, I don't know. It'd be an extremely tough fight. Benavidez is a very big guy, man. Very big guy. Even bigger than Canelo. Skillfully, Crawford could beat any of these guys, but that's a tough task. Benavidez, stylistically, Crawford being older, jumping up in his weight class, jumping 3 weight classes is going to be difficult. Now, I mean, because styles. Now, Canelo's style, Crawford has the kind of style that's suited to give Canelo fits. But Benavidez is a bit of a trick bag. He got a totally different style, and it'll be tough. He's tough to deal with. Very tough. I got Benavidez. Yeah, Benavidez is a dog, man. It really is. He really is. He a beast, man. But look, I'm gonna try to come back and maybe get to these fights, but I just wanted to at least I want to hear a debate, another YouTube boxing channel. He spoke the most honest, accurate. That's why I really wouldn't be no debate, Annabelle, because I kind of lay the information out there for people and let them process it. Like, my goal is not to shape how you change your opinion. If you come in here with an opinion, I want to hear it. Like, for me, I'm just here to put something else on your mind, to give you something else to think about. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, giving you the real information. So just to wrap up, because we closing out, man, on this Good Friday. Salute to everybody that pulled up. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button too. But like I said, salute to my guy LWBoxing, the fax machine. He let me know that Teofimo was in fact offered a contract to fight Raymond Muratalla. He turned it down. Now he's in fact fighting Steve Claggett on, was that June 29th, I believe? They saying in Miami, or is it July 29th? June? I think it's June. In Miami or something like that. I'm seeing them reporting, but we'll see. I ain't here to call him no duck. Look, that Raymond Muratalla in a different weight class. So the fact that they offered it is, I don't know. I don't know what would make them offer that fight. But again, Teofimo, I think, is tied in longer, obviously, than what Shakur is. If Shakur didn't resign, then I'm pretty sure that's probably why they gave him the ARTEM fight as a realistic fight for your last fight in your contract. So I didn't see Raymond Muratalla coming down the pipe if they're not sure that he was resigning there. So just to clear up anybody with that false narrative, they pushing that. They saying he turned down the fight. That's false because he wasn't offered the fight. And then you notice how these narrative pushes work. Once you shoot down the first narrative that the fight was never offered, then they conveniently moved the damn goalpost to, well, why didn't he ask for the fight? Man, shut up. Because you just was pushing that he turned it down. Now that you find out he didn't turn it down, it wasn't offered, that the guy that turned it down is Teofimo, you're not going to report on that, but you're going to leave it that, yeah, Shakur turned the fight down. He wasn't offered it. Then, oh, well, why didn't he ask for it? Well, he should have pushed for it. What do y'all think this is? That's how I know people don't pay attention to push for what? You think Bob Arum is budging? Bob Arum. Yeah, I'm going to give you what you want. Even though you might not be with me next year or whatever the case, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let me give you what you want just because I'm so nice. Dude, that old man ain't doing that. And I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm just saying that's how they do it, man. Like, they ain't going to give you, they ain't going to risk, should I say, even if not doing it that way, right? They're not going to risk another investment with a guy that's going to be very difficult to beat. It's not going to be easy getting Shakur beat. So are you willing to risk one of your best products, you know what I mean, to get them beat? Because more than likely that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And Bob Arum been on record for saying, just like ETV said, he know these dudes. He know that's the best fighter on the roster. He know these dudes can't beat him. So people got to start, and that's what he said. Y'all ignore that he said that. So with him understanding that, before we even get to what Robert Garcia wants, Shakur want, Raymond Muratalla want, what did Bob Arum say? He don't feel like these dudes can beat him. Are y'all sure that he willing to just throw him in there just because Robert Garcia is loud now? All of a sudden, his Twitter is active and his fingers work. I don't care what Robert Garcia said. And I'm vouching if they ever make that fight, Shakur beating him. I'm guaranteeing it. I guarantee you he beat him. It's going to be another whooping. There's going to be more people complaining just like they do any other time he fight. Guaranteed. So again, people got to start using logic. Listen to Bob Arum, man. The dudes tell the truth sometimes. He's sitting there telling you who he feel like is the best fighter on his roster and how he feel like these other dudes can't beat him. What makes you think that if he's invested in a guy and he has a fighter that he was promoting that might, keyword might, leave him, has a very good chance at leaving or staying, depending on what he do, why would I risk the investment? It just don't make sense. People got to use their heads, man. Use your brain. Especially when you already been on record for saying how talented you think said fighter is. Getting him beat is not going to be no easy task, and it's going to be a risky one. And on top of that, he said it before, we will take chances. We're not gamblers. That would be a gamble. Throwing Raymond Muratalla in there in the title fight, yes, I want to see the fight. Hell yeah, I want to see it. But throwing him in a title fight, with a fighter that's in his last fight on the contract that could arguably be walking out the door, would be a gamble. And out his own mouth, he said, we take chances, but we don't gamble. That would be a gamble. And I don't think that's a fight. And if you use the logic, you'll understand he ain't making that fight. It's not happening. That shit is not happening. For that reason, under those circumstances, hell no, he not getting Raymond Muratalla. No, I would love to see that shit. Put on a clinic. Yeah, he do, Riz. I want to see him put on an absolute clinic, bro. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button as well, man. Teofimo Lopez know how to cut the ring off. He could be Shakur. Yeah, instead of complaining that somebody gonna get in there and run from him, right? Know what I'm saying? Anybody cold where anybody use that run stuff, I ain't trying to hear it, man. I'm gonna just think y'all can't fight and you don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear somebody ran. You got to use your feet, bro. You know what I mean? Learn how to cut the ring off. Salute to the queen, Miss Joette. Appreciate you, queen. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody in the Cash App and Super Chat, man. Y'all the real MVPs, man. Y'all just keep making sure y'all smashing that like button. I want to make sure I ain't miss nothing. So, yeah, Fundora, like I said, Tszyu is going to be a good fight. I don't think Tszyu is ducking nobody. I don't even think he got to the point where he's made a decision where you could call him a duck. I think that's premature. Miss me and kill all that Shakur turned down, and he ducking Raymond Muratalla when it wasn't offered to him. I don't care what Robert Garcia said. He need to get in the loop and get his facts right. But I like him, and he ain't said nothing wrong. But ain't nobody avoiding your fighter. And just because the fight ain't happening, don't blame the fighter. You know what I mean? Like, and again, when people don't like a fighter, they'll treat the situation like that fighter, just because he said he'll fight somebody on Twitter, that gotta be the next fight. Yeah, the promoter ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, he picked his own fight. So he said he'll fight Raymond Muratalla, but he ain't fighting him. Yeah, he fighting ARTEM and he ducking. That shit don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. None. That mean Muratalla's moving up after this fight? I wonder, man. I wonder, Bole, because I wonder why would they offer him the fight? Or though, because he afraid he might, like De Los Santos, yeah. Nah, man. Nah, I wouldn't get mad at you, Casanova, bro. What am I get mad for? Nah, hell no, bro. If you said it, I wouldn't have got mad. I was there. I talked to Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny a number of different times so far. They pretty much the family too. You know, the Rise podcast is the family. So, I mean, I talked to them too. I heard, we had different conversations. Nah, but I get that. But I'm going to say this, just like I said up there. Anybody that's using a performance, a bad night that a guy won not to fight him is that's a bad excuse. That don't look good. That's for any fighter that's using the excuse. If a guy has a bad performance, and just let me show you how the bar is different when it comes to Shakur and how he a bad boy and people they just don't want to admit it. Typically, when a guy has a bad performance, that's when everybody is licking their chops and want to fight him. If his performance was so bad, as they put it, and he wasn't throwing no punches, wouldn't that make him an easy lick for these dudes? Shouldn't he be like easy pickings? Shouldn't people be looking at him like he food? In any other scenario where a guy looks bad, everybody wants to fight him and they licking their chops, calling him out. But when it's him and he looks bad. It's like, oh yeah, nah, you see, that's why I want to fight him. See, because he look bad. They're telling on themselves, bro. That's telling on yourself. You telling me directly that you're not confident that you could deal with that dude. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hide behind a bad performance and use it as an excuse not to fight him. And that is never gonna work with me. That's a sad excuse. Because like I said, and you could book it anytime in boxing when you typically see somebody have a bad performance, everybody wants to fight him. Get what I'm saying? You don't hear people talking, making excuses not to fight him, especially when that person holds a title. Nobody in boxing or anybody that could be fighting him or at 135 should be saying, you know what? He looked so bad in his last fight. I can't fight him. You know what I mean? I can't fight. Ain't no way I could fight him. Fate was good with it, bro. The wise one. He said whenever Raymond get his title shot, he wants to go there. So if he gets at 140, he's going there. At 135, he's staying there. Salute to that wise one. I like Raymond Muratalla, bro. He said he wanted to fight Shakur, so I would like to see it. But like I said, it ain't. I think that's something they might have to revisit down the line. Steve Claggett deserves a shot. He been working, racking wins to get on the scene. He got it now. He definitely got it. And ARTEM got a shot now too. You know what I'm saying? He got a shot too. Talking to Bob, take risks, but he don't gamble. Right? Can we think that Bob never was going to make a fight between Devin and Tank when he had the number under? Oh yeah, 3 contract deal. That's all. That's a fact at 135. That's true too, Thomas. He wasn't. People just be ignoring the facts, man. Like these promoters got to say too, bro. They really the ones like they got to put on these fights, bro. Like looking at him like if he makes the fight boring, they're gonna lose fans for it. And again, Annabelle, that's an excuse. Yo, I'm willing to bet you Shakur lost 0 fans after that performance. The only people that's that loud and had that much to complain about is people that don't really rock with him anyway, or fan bases of another fighter. Like that should be a fantasy. Like, when have you ever heard like really that be a reality? Isak Pitbull Cruz lost against Tank. Tank had one hand. The dude Instagram follow and went up 100K the next day. 100K. You get what I'm trying to say? He lost. So that people just be making excuses, convenient excuses. Won't nobody lose a fan for a boring fight. That shit is fake. People be Shakur still got the same a million plus followers on Instagram. Nobody unfollowed him and stopped watching him. All that stuff be garbage, man. And the thing is, when he fight again, being that he looked like that, people gonna be interested to see what he do the next time around. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna be interested to see what he do the next time around. So I'll be calling BS on it. That's all. Boring loses fans for both. It's a fight. It has to be more entertaining than golf. Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. They don't really lose fans, bro. Because again, maybe fans is what you lose, but you don't lose support. And I think that's the difference, right? Fans, you know, they fair weather. Like they change like the weather changed, bro. The wind blow hard enough. You get what I'm saying? You lose a fight, the fans go on to the next dude. So it's real supporters is still gonna rock with him because, like I said, it's one fight, and he actually won it on an off night. So it's like you ain't no real fans looking at him like real ones, especially real ones. They know how hard it is to perform under them circumstances. So ain't nobody looking at him like less than. They just looking at him like, yo, you whoop ass the next time you get back in there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that smash like why not lose no fans, but you're definitely not gaining none. I don't know. It just all depends, bro. Because for me, next gen, knowing what I know, and you got multiple injuries, MRI coming out, and you sick for a week or two in between training camp. I'm a realist, bro. They're not Superman, and the fact he shouldn't have been in there, that's the thing. And the fact that he won and got hit 40 times in 12 rounds is crazy. Show me another person that could do it. Show me another person that could do it. I don't think it's another one that could do it. I promise you. That's what people don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Show me somebody else that could do it. You know what I mean? Show me you being under the same circumstances, you're gonna do the same exact thing. I don't think people could do it. Yeah, he is the wise one. He's still that guy. That shit don't change. That people just fair weather fans, they be looking for something to complain about, bro. Like, yeah, did you see it? Because notice people wasn't loud like this when he beat up Yoshino. I ain't hear nobody talking. I ain't hear nothing. I just kept hearing them complaining about what kind of opponent he was. I ain't hear nobody saying nothing. I ain't hear nobody saying how sharp he looked. I heard a couple people saying, I ain't gonna say nobody. I heard a couple people saying it. But then again, they just waited for an off night just to, you know, have something to say. Got a good night's sleep. Coming from my boy, I got you, Casanova. I'm putting cases on all y'all. I'm putting cases on my boy Casanova. They were both co-supporting Cali fighter, hanging with Shakur, so I don't get the fights in New York with Garcia versus Haney when they both from California. Yeah, I don't understand why they did that either. But it's a reasoning for it, but I just don't have the answer. But it was I think it was a reason for it, and I don't think it was. I think it was a good reasoning for it, but I just don't remember what it is. But man, salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on the way out, man. Y'all tune into this fight card, this ESPN card. I might try to come back and call it. I'm not sure. I'll see if I got time to set it up and get it going. But Raymond Muratalla do fight tonight. I want to see what he look like. Hopefully, go out there and look great, and we still can get the Muratalla fight down the line. I want to see it. Should have put it in Atlanta. That would have been good. Seeing it, what you think, Gertz? How you think he look, man? He out there stopping shit, Gertz. What you think? Think he back? You think him getting stabbed in the leg messed him up? He got stabbed in the leg a little bit before he fought Matias. Before that Matias fight, somebody tried to rob him, and I got stabbed in the leg. Ergashev did. Should have put in LA. I think so too. Appreciate you, Ace, my guy. Thomas Hill, the wise one. Appreciate all y'all. Gertz, my guy. And he's from Nevada. His dad's from Oakland, right? He wants the Joker, right? He did. He said he want the rematch, Gertz. He want that rematch. I ain't mad at it. Let's see it. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all go tap into my. I think Jay might be on. I don't know. He said he wasn't feeling good earlier. I'm gonna check on him, man. I'm gonna check on him. Check on my good brother. Hell no, Ergashev should have put hands on, bro. Yeah, he got stabbed in the leg or something, bro. Somebody try to rob him. Kid Kansas just got the KO. Oh, okay. I gotta go get to it, man. I'm gonna go get to it, bro. I'm trying to make it back on Detroit, BC. Peace, family. Ergashev, stop, dude. Yeah, he did. Pounded on, buddy. And he want Matias again. He want that rematch. I ain't mad at it. Peace to my guy fight game, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I'll probably see y'all in a minute. If not, maybe we do a post fight and Muratalla call out Shakur. We're doing a post fight if I don't make it right back. He ain't got no body. Jeez, that was a mistake. Yeah, he ain't go to the body. And he blew his load kind of fast, too. Man, you already know. Salute to you, bro. We gonna get there. You know it. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all in a little bit, man. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Good Friday. Yeah, he will. He will next gen. And I'll try to make it back. But if I don't, and make Muratalla look good and call Shakur out, we going the post fight. So see y'all in a bit. Peace to the fans.